はい、こんばんは。やてのはくやです。How are you? How are you? It is me, Hakuya. I hope everyone is doing wellish. Well, hello, good evening. Hello. Good evening. Hello there, Pinky. Hello there, Anjay. Hello. I don't know why I feel really cold today. It's only 21 degrees. It's not even cold, but I feel cold. Ugh. Maybe it's because I've been sick, so... Maybe it's because I've been sick for quite a bit and I've had my heater on the whole time. Gosh, having your own, like, this air conditioner is just... It is a lifesaver. I don't have to deal with the old radiator heater anymore. The radiator heaters take forever to warm up your room. And they always have like that like metallic sound where they go bing or bang, and it's like you're always like, oh my god, is that thing gonna explode on me? I'm so glad I don't have to deal with electric floorboards or like the little portable radiators. Those things suck. I mean, they're kind of nice in that like you can like slip your feet. If you're wearing socks, you can slip your feet between the radiators, and if it's not too hot, you won't burn yourself. It feels really nice. Except also like the bottom of it kind of attracts dust, and nobody ever cleans the dust off of it. So you can't touch the bottom, otherwise you're gonna get dust all over your socks. Kind of gross. Chat not showing? Oh yeah, it does that sometimes. Thanks for letting me know. I don't know, it's really temperamental sometimes. But yeah, hi. Today is hello everyone. Today is Thursday. Oh my goodness. We're already on Thursday. It's like nothing happened this week. I've got deadlines and I've not touched them at all. I'm kind of screwed, aren't I? In fact, I'm very screwed. Oh goodness. You know, ever since I had to reinstall OBS, I forgot to re-add my clock asset. Do I have it somewhere? Where did I put it? Somewhere in here, right? In overlays. Is it clock or MC clock? Open in Chrome. Yes. That's not the one that I want, is it? Oh yeah, it's this one. How do I use this thing? 18, 14, yeah. I guess I can just add a what do you call it? Oh, there's a readme. この度はダウンロードいただいてあれはこちら LBS 向けデジタル時計の HTML ソースしております。Wait, no, this is not the one that I wanted to use. We can use it for now, right? No, I have another one, right? OBS clock. Is this one? No, it's not that one. I've got so many clock overlays. これキラキラやつ No, I don't want that. Or is it this one? Wrong clock. Is it this one? Oh yeah, it's this one. Alright, now I just need to properties, location, copy that, and we'll just add a new source. Browser source? browser source or is it media source? It's browser source. Clock. That's not. Huh? Okay, that's not what I want. That's not what I want at all. Oh my goodness. Oh, there we go. And then I can just adjust it. Adjust it to, was it 150? No. Give it some more height. And 400. Alright, good enough. There we go. Man, it's been bothering me for so long that I haven't had a clock up there. I like having a clock. Alright, it makes it feel comfortable. Hey there's Shibidi, hey there's Zuni, hello, hello. Reversing. Oh wait, we're doing reverse today. I think today's gonna be a really short one actually. Cause it's just we're just doing chapter 5.5, which is like only a couple nodes. So we're just gonna chill. Treat this as like a, what do you call it? Treat this as a let's chatting stream? Yeah, let's chatting. Let's chatting. Let's chatting. Just chatting. Let's play. Guys, when was the last time you watched a let's play? Like an honest to god let's play. Like not even a stream, just a let's play video. I used to watch let's plays, right? I used to there was like two things I like to watch. I liked to watch playthroughs and let's plays, right? Actually, I don't think I ever liked watching let's plays because the people who make let's play videos, they suck at the game. They're always talking, so they're focusing on talking and not on playing the game. And so their commentary wasn't even that funny at the time, right? For let's players, their commentary was not that funny. So I just had to watch this person play a game very poorly while making crappy jokes. It's not even like with a live streamer where you can at least call out the streamer on their shitty jokes, right? Whereas for like playthroughs, you can watch someone actually play a game and play it well, right? You can watch someone speedrun Metal Gear Solid without getting any alert screens, alert statuses, never getting found out. You can like learn tips about how to play the game better. Let's zatsu. Let's zatsu. Yaputano? Yeah, nare desu ka? I was watching Gab playing the new Fatal Frame game. Fatal Frame? You mean Silent Hill, right? I know it's hard to mix up because it's easy to mix up because, you know, Fatal Frame is always Japanese, right? But no, it's Silent Hill. It's just that this time Silent Hill is Japanese for some reason. I actually bought that game. I bought that game because of Min's mama. Min's mama was talking about getting the game. They're saying how good it was and they didn't want to have it be spoiled to them, so they were gonna buy it. I remember they did that for Resident Evil Village, and I watched them do like a 24-hour stream. Like they beat Village in one stream, and I was there for the entirety of it. Guys, I'm a Min's mama Oshi. Min's mama is my Oshi. I try to make it out to all their streams always. Ne? Actually, the other day I ran into Min's mama. I was at the mall. I ran into Min's mama. I was like waiting for some friends there. So I was waiting by a balcony. And then like I look to my right and it turns out Min's mama was like right there. And he looks at me and I look at him and we do like the Spider-Man pointing thing, right? It was really funny. Especially since Min's mama's friends were there too, and I didn't recognize their friends because it's been a while, and also their friends like have like a makeover every time I see them, so they always look different. I'm too broke for the new one. Oh yeah, no, I got the Silent Hill. I ended up buying it on Fanatical, which was what Min's mama was talking about. So I got the game for like $20 cheaper. Still really expensive. There's a couple of ex-Team 4-star guys who are playing through Pokemon Infinite Fusion and posted edited down VODs as episodes. Ah, but that's different. That's different though. That's a live stream. It's different. With Let's Plays, there's no outside, what do you call it? Outside input. There's no interaction. It's just the Let's Players. In fact, I think I didn't have... Back then, Let's Players were always solo. I don't remember watching any Let's Play channels that had multiple people chatting. Alan Mash. Hey there, Alan. 5.5 is actually very short. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, but I didn't want to do Chapter 6, because Chapter 6 seems like it's going to take a while. Yeah, good evening. Good evening, Alan. Hey there, Dank. Hello, hello. He looks at me, and I look at him, and he looks at me, and I look back at him! That was it. We were like standing there for like 5 seconds, just like staring at each other. I'm like, huh? And he's like, huh? Guys, like, no shot. I used to be like really scared and intimidated by Min's mama. I used to be really scared and intimidated by him. But I think over the years, I think I just started to understand that Min's mama's like a huge dork. Min's mama's just a little awkward and I'm also awkward, so it's like, oh. Why are we like... why are we like spooking each other out? Oh my goodness. Gosh, and his friends were like really well dressed. One of them was a girl, and like she's just like, every time I see her, she's always wearing some really cute dress, like something really cute, right? Like not your typical Westerner wear. Like it's more like she dresses more like, I don't want to say anime, but like very like she'll wear like sailor uniform style dresses, that sort of thing. Right? It's always like really well put together. I really enjoy good fashion. Look how tired Bird Girl's home early after finishing a short work shift and nap. Sleep off your illness. I didn't leave my house. I haven't left my house since the weekend, actually. I mean, I went outside and had some sunshine, because sunshine's good for you. But that's what it is. Do you like my new BGM, guys? I hope I don't get copyright struck for it. It's like an old BGM from an old indie Dojin, what do you call it? A Dojin, I guess Dojin is just like another word for indie. An indie composer made like 10 years ago, back from in the Toho scene. And I thought to myself, actually, like, wait a second, why am I going through all this trouble trying to find composers to do custom BGMs? And like looking at all these news sources, why don't I just like look at the music I've been listening to for like 10 years and be like, wait, I like this music already. Why don't I just hire this person? They're kind of semi-retired right now, but I don't know, maybe I can hire them. Like, why don't I just hire them? Like working with the people that you admired for a long time. I think that's like something that a lot of creators really love to do. I mean, like, obviously there's with Mint Phantom, right? She's worked with Toho creators, right? She's worked with she sang like an official cover for, was it You Hate Satellites? Because You Hate Satellites was known for making songs for Toho anime, for like the Toho animes. And those were really good animes, right? And then she ended up doing one for the game. But it's basically, it was a You Hate Satellites song. Hey Toho guy, I'll give you money. The last thing they released was C106. So like the most recent Comic Cat, they did a Blue Archive. They did a Blue Archive album. So like the styles changed a little bit over the years, but like they're electro house. They do electro house. They do drum and, what do you call this? Drum and bass. Yeah, drum and bass, which I really like. I really like drum and bass. I don't know. If they don't charge too much, maybe I can have them make me a new BGM. Until then, I'm gonna see if they copyright strike my usage of their song on my stream. I'll be like, can I please hire you? I know you copyright struck my stream, but can I please hire you? I'll throw money. Let me throw money at you. If you don't know, the composer's name is Laz, L-A-Z. Their indie circle is called PA Style. I've been listening to their stuff for years and years and years. It makes a really good, what do you call it? Car music. Yeah, I know a lot of people like to run actual songs on their car stereo, their car speakers. But I like BGMs. I think BGMs, it's like a real life video game, right? Oh good, do you notice I like your music? Can I pay you for more? That's basically it, isn't it? Yeah, no, I just did that to get your attention, you know? BGMs. Hey Rico. Might be a little quiet. There we go. Oh, I don't know, it's this type of sleepy music is like something I really like. This track is called, what's this track called? To the Next End. It's in the album called Amagami Sweet Summer. And it does sound like a sweet summer. It's got the cicadas doing the nasty. That's what it sounds like, okay? The cicadas are doing the nasty. That's what the sound of that, that's what the chirping is. Yeah, I hope everyone had a good week so far. We're almost at the end of the week and I feel like I haven't done anything. My deadlines. I've got 2 deadlines. Yesterday I woke up to like 30 people DMing me. I'm like, what the fuck? Did the rapture actually happen? Guys, apparently the rapture was invented in like the 1900s by like some Irish person. Apparently the rapture was not even a real thing for like most of history. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think we talked about this last stream. I said that we should do a potato famine 2.0, which is honestly a terrible thing to say because like the potato famine decimated the Irish. But then again, I'm sure they're used to getting clowned on over it, considering all the people who laugh about like, would you just eat something else, right? Just eat something else. If you don't have potatoes, just eat something else. And it's like, I think at the time you could only like grow potatoes or something in Ireland, which is why they had the famine. I told you that. Oh yeah, Shivity, you told me that. Thank you. God, America ruins everything. Oh yeah, apparently, what was it? I don't know if we talked about this last time, but apparently the White House announced that acetaminophen, otherwise known as Tylenol or paracetamol, apparently it can, there's correlations to taking it while pregnant and your baby's having autism, which is like, you know, I can believe that. I can believe that. I know a lot of people are clowning on it because, like, you know, Trump happens to be in the office and the White House is announcing it, but I feel like people are only clowning on it because Trump is in the office. Like, if you like actually like take it as it is, it's like, well, we know that NSAIDs do hell on your liver, right? It's one of the most damaging drugs to your liver. And we also know that, like, well, not even drugs, but like even if a woman is stressed out when she's pregnant, it can affect the child. It can affect the baby. So like, I don't think it's that much of a stretch to say that if you take a bunch of NSAIDs, it can cause damage to a baby, which can possibly lead to autism. I see a lot of, what do you call it, strawman fallacies going on. People are like, oh, but like, my parents never took Tylenol, and like, my whole family is autistic. And it's like, you know, this is like, just because one thing can cause autism does not mean that other things can't also cause autism, right? A lot of things can do it. A lot of things can give you cancer. A lot of things can give you cancer, right? It's not even like the White House specifically saying it. They're just citing a Harvard study, which is like, apparently the Harvard study people are like urging them to announce it, so they just did it. I don't know. It all just seems very silly. It's way too politicized. But yeah, I see like a lot of people doing stupid TikTok challenges where they're like just chugging Tylenol now to stick it to the president, and I'm like, what is wrong with you? Why are you like purposely putting your liver in danger just to like stick it to the guy? It's like, it's so dumb. So dumb. This autism diagnosis was in 1943. I don't think there's anything to explain. Autism wasn't even taken seriously when I was in school. They called my brother gifted, and they didn't really say anything else about that. I don't think there's really been enough research. There's a lot of things people assume are just established, but I think that's stupid. Anyone who's dealt with the medical system knows that like doctors don't know everything, and there's always room for research, which is like fine, right? Just research it. The all caps. Man, oh my goodness, I'm triggering Pinky. I'm sorry. I don't know if you can like truly declare that something is, what do you call it, fine? I don't know. I think like if you're pregnant, you shouldn't be, if possible, you shouldn't be taking anything. Cause like Tylenol wrecks, like Tylenol Advil wrecks your liver. And the baby's attached to the woman, so like they're gonna be putting the baby's liver through that as well. I don't know, but I think there's like some safe mechanisms so that the child doesn't absorb too much of what's going on with the mother, but they're still connected. I'm too touched for this. It's that rigid thinking. It's that rigid thinking of yours is like getting to you. Gotta be more flexible. Like, what is it? It's like people don't read labels. All medications say like, do not take if pregnant or elderly or at risk. Please listen to your doctor for your very specific conditions, right? And the amount of times I've talked to my doctor and they've given me a shrug and like a I don't know has just been so much that I don't have that much faith when people do appeals to authority like that. When they're like, oh, the doctor said this, or like the science says this, I'm like, science can disprove things, but they can't really positively prove things, right? I don't know how I can explain it properly, but like science, the way it does things is that science, the way it works is by elimination. It can disprove things, but it can't actively prove things. It works by elimination. Nuance is hard. Nuance is hard. It's really hard these days, especially if you're on TikTok too much. This is why I don't go on TikTok. TikTok will will actually melt your brain when it comes to nuance. I remember when people used to call the TV the idiot box. And I didn't really understand at the time, but now I'm just like, ooh, I watched that stuff. Ew. All those advertisements rotting my brain. Reality TV. The worst thing ever. I bought a binder of highlighted medical studies to my doc once, and he just said that I couldn't possibly be autistic because I looked up all this up and organized it all. That's the amount of times doctors have been wrong. Like my doctor's like, oh, you can't possibly have sleep apnea because you're not fat and overweight. Well, that's where you're wrong, buddy. That's where you're fucking wrong. Because I have been diagnosed. You are not an expert on this. You might be an expert, but not on this particular thing. And you are out of your depth. What was it? They prescribed me a medication that made me high off my rockers for 2 days. I was like, I was not in pain anymore, but also that's because I was high as shit. I could not move out of my bed. That's not a treatment. You just got me high. I fucking hate doctors, man. Whenever people say doctors like will say this or that, I'm like, you put way too much faith in doctors. Congrats, I'm sorry to hear that. No, I'm just what am I even doing? I'm complaining. I need to drink some water. Guys. Ah. I need a better app for like showing images, cause man, this is so funny to me. Let me make a thingy. Let me just make a thingy. WebP, ew, gross. I hate WebP. WebP is a disgusting image format. WebP to PNG. I hate WebP. Whoever invented WebP should burn in hell, honestly. So, okay, do that, and then we'll open this in Photos. And then I think I had a not that one. Not that one. No, not that. Oh yeah, it's this one. All right. Look at this. Guys, look at this. If you didn't know, there's a typhoon in Asia right now, and this lad right here decided it would be really funny to walk out in the middle of a typhoon onto the beach for the sole purpose of taking a photo. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. I was like, hey, I use WebP, then I looked at my overlay and I was actually just WebM. Yeah, see, WebM is based. WebP is gross and disgusting because no image viewer can actually use it. No image editor actually works on it. So yeah, this dude just like sitting on a bench in the middle of a typhoon. But like, you see that, right? Trump said that Amish and Cubans don't have autism because they either don't make Tylenol or can't afford it to. And did he say that? Well, in that case, don't listen to him. You know, last time I remember I was doing a stream with Morp, Inari, and Bug, and we spent half the stream doing Biden quotes because like the amount of stuff these old politicians will say that's just like, what on earth is wrong with them is so stupid. Hell, there was one, I remember one where like Biden's like, what is it? I'm not stupid, I'm just Irish. And I'm just like, what does that mean? What does that mean? Yeah, apparently Biden is Irish. Didn't know that. Amish are a protected religious group. Well, to be fair, the Amish know how to work with tools. They know how to. If you want to build a nice wooden house, they're the perfect people to call. They will build you some good shit. So, anyways, this guy, he did all this so he could do this. Look at that! Look at that! Look at this hero, risking his life for their selfie. It's a pretty cool selfie though, you gotta admit. You gotta admit this is a pretty awesome selfie. But at the same time, it's like, holy, what the hell? What is this? ね? これを見たら、ちょっと、これを見たらね、なんかすごい自撮り。LARPing a 17th century Luddite seemed pretty autistic. In Ireland, they actually had other food other than potatoes, but the Brits actually required to be forcibly imported to Britain. Oh, that's so fucked up. Yeah. Did you see the Filipinos trying to catch a fish in the street? I mean, if you're bored now, like when everything's flooded, right? People are bored. There's nothing to do. There's no electricity. And if you can't go anywhere, you might as well fish, right? Demo kawaii. まあね。すごい like 大胆, right? This guy is like insane, but you can't argue that he doesn't have balls of steel. Like, you can't argue that this person does not have tremendous balls of steel. Like, look at this. Look at this. This was in Hong Kong, by the way. This man just... he does not care. Not kawaii, kami. Oh yeah, it's kami. Catch the fuck ton. Nice. One lady caught it barehanded, and it was the sight of her torso, and everyone cheered. It was cute. Oh, I have not seen that. That's actually really cute. Ah, you know, this actually seems pretty peaceful. I've been out in storms and typhoons before. You know, metal bars just flying in the air, dropping all around me, and I was just like, yeah, I'm in my element. I'm actually not scared of storms or typhoons. I've never been in a tsunami, but I imagine it's similar. I'm just not afraid of this. For me, it's just like, wow, how exciting. Thunder and lightning sounds like fun to me. But yeah, I wonder what kind of like fish it was. Was it like ocean fish or was it like freshwater fish that they caught? I guess if you're a fish though, like you kind of, if you get caught in the typhoon, you're kind of shit out of luck. You can't really fight the currents. You just get swept up by the storm. I've never really thought about that before. Oh yeah, earlier I was actually watching a Japanese VTuber stream. And they were talking about, what was it? They were talking about cheese. They were talking about cheese. They were talking about how much they like cheese. And they're talking about how they, what do they call that? That like, the cheese strings that you peel. They're like, oh yeah, these are like so good. The little squeaky stuff that's like, you're not even sure if it's really cheese or not. The cheese product. But then they went on and talk about like blue cheese. I'm like, wait, I know Japan doesn't really do cheese. So I guess like the people who do like cheese, they really like it. So like, they're like, yeah, blue cheese is nice. They also like brie. Like I'm a little iffy on brie, right? Because like brie is kind of like, it's got this special kind of flavor. I don't know how to describe it. The inside of it is soft, but like the outside of it is like a waxy paper. And you're supposed to eat the waxy paper. Or at least, I don't know, I don't want to waste it. You can actually eat the skin on brie. Like, the best way to eat is probably to roast it by a fire, but I don't have a fire. Well, I didn't have a fire back then. So maybe I'll have them now. Cheese pull, yeah. The cheese sticks where you can, like, pull the little strings out. It's like a little kid's cheese, right? I don't really like it at all. My mom likes it, because she's like a child. My mom likes it because she's a child, but like, I've never particularly liked it. Anyway, these days I have like mozzarella, yeah, right? I just buy a block of mozzarella from Costco, and for every breakfast, I'll just get a grater and I'll grate some mozzarella onto my salads or whatever. It's really good. Heck you? What do you mean heck me? Heck you. My favorite cheese is called Cabrales. It has leaves in the exterior. Wait, what? Cabrales is a strong, pungent Spanish blue cheese made from raw cow's milk or a blend of sheep's milk. Oh, so it's a type of blue cheese. Ooh, yeah. I remember like when I first tried blue cheese, I was like, oh, that stinks so bad, right? But like I purposely bought blue cheese. Like nobody made me eat it. I actually went out of my way to try blue cheese. And blue cheese it's kind of hard to eat. You have to eat it together with something. If you eat blue cheese just by itself, it's kind of really, the taste is too strong. You need something to like, to taper the flavor profile down. So like in a salad or like some bread, would definitely help a lot. Guys, do you have a favorite form of cheese? I don't know if I have a favorite form of cheese. I think I like gorgonzolas. Gorgonzola. Yeah, I like gorgonzola. Which is also a type of blue cheese. Well, but I also like a cottage sheep cheese or goat cheese. That stuff's also really good. Maybe eat with cider and bread. Ah, that would help, yeah, cider and bread. Oh yeah, they were also talking on the Japanese streamer. They were talking about bicycles and like bicycle rentals and how like you can rent a bicycle for like $100, but then if you return it, they'll give you back the money. And I'm like, what the heck? That's so nice. Like if you return it, they'll just give you back all your money for the rental. So it's basically for free. And I'm like, wait, how do they, I guess like They must get taxes revenue or something to help with the maintenance of those bikes. Because like otherwise it's like there's no way you can. How do you run a business where you're not actually taking any money? And apparently, like, what is it? E-scooters are still pretty rare in Japan. They're still pretty rare. Like, people there, what do you call it? When you say e-scooter, they think about hoverboards, right? The Segway hoverboards. They don't talk about like the kick scooters. But I guess it's like there's less usage for that because in Japan, like, if you live in the countryside, everyone's got a bicycle. And they haven't... But like e-bikes are more of a city thing, right? You don't really think of e-bikes as a countryside thing. Although I feel like they would work a lot better in the countryside. But then you don't have like electricity. There's not enough electricity generation in the countryside for e-scooter or for e-bikes. Yeah, Japan's still like really behind when it comes to EVs. So like they have like regular bikes. Everyone's got like a chari, right? They've got like the mommy bikes. What are they called? Chari bikes? I forgot what they're called. Chari. It's called like the mama chari, right? Or like... It's like a very slow... It's like a bicycle designed for a very safe travel. It can't go very fast. But like everyone has one in the countryside. Shin-chan, Crayon Shin-chan, like, yeah, like that. Everyone's got one of those in the countryside. They don't have like speed bikes. Their bikes aren't really made for going fast. And I don't really like them. I've never found them comfortable at all. Because I've always wanted to ride fast. But yeah, they've been rolling out some rental kick scooters, e-scooters. What do you call it? The rental share? The rental e-scooter shares? But those things are really slow. They only go to 20 kilometers per hour at highest. I know like over here in Canada, they can go to 25 kilometers per hour. If you have your own, you can go up to like 45. So I'm thinking about it, getting one of those from Segway. Is it the Segway F3? Yeah, but like, can't get one right now. I'm waiting for them to go on sale again. I'd rather not have to buy them at full retail value. Pretty basic with cheese. I like brie on Triscuits for a while, but I got more than I could actually eat. Yeah, that's a problem. It's hard to get smaller servings of cheeses, or just get smaller servings of stuff in general in America. You kind of have to bulk buy everything. Call them stroll bikes. Ah. Stroll bike. That's interesting. No, those are just... That's like a regular... Stroll bikes are... That just looks like a regular, like... It just looks like a regular bike to me. Can go pretty fast, right? Those look nice. It wasn't Philippines, it was Macau. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Dude, nothing happens in Macau. There's nothing there. It's just a casino. It's just boring. Which begs the question, why isn't there any famous Macau VTubers? And they probably just don't do English VTubing. They probably do like Chinese VTubing. You can't really make money in China though. Like, I had what was it? One of my older brother, Yataniki's ex-girlfriends, was a live streamer in China. And even though she'd get like hundreds of viewers, sometimes like 1,000 viewers on her stream, she made like no money at all. She didn't make any money at all. Unironically, a single American viewer is worth more than 100 Chinese viewers. That's how poor the economy for streaming is in China. A single American viewer has more value than 100 Chinese. That's why Hololive doesn't work in China anymore. They have a basket in front and stuff. Yeah, they have a basket in front. I used to use a lot of mountain bikes, even though I've never done any mountain biking before. Mountain biking is scary. But yeah, generally commuter bikes in the West are like way more aggressive. Let's see. I guess they call them city bikes? European bike or the Dutch bike. Made for flat urban areas. I know there's a name for this type of bike. But I don't remember what the actual name was. I like mountain bikes for the area I live. Less slipping in the rain and shocks for good potholes. Also because of hills. Yeah, I live in a pretty hilly area. I mean, I live in the mountains, though. But I've never done mountain dirt biking. That's scary. So I guess like mountain bike it makes sense for where I am, but Guys, you ever like apparently like having a passenger behind you, sitting behind you on like the rack is illegal, and that's actually not what the rack is for. You're not actually supposed to have someone sitting back there. Which is like really weird to me because that's what I did. I always sat in the back. When my father or like when my older brother or my older sister rode the bike, I'd sit in the back and I'd just like hang on to for dear life. It wasn't very comfortable. And oftentimes I felt like my pee-pee was gonna get ruptured by the metal. It never happened, but the fear was there. You always feel like you're gonna get flung off, right? But it's so romantic. You watch all those anime where like the high school couple is like riding a bike and like the girl's in the back seat and she's like hanging on to, and she's like smelling the guy's back and she's like, oh my god, he's got such a broad muscular back. Wow. I think I learned about Macau because of some old Transformers are stamped made in Macau. Really? Sat in racks and it sucks. It felt like I was gonna try 32 kilometers per hour. Yeah. Oh, I used to have a folding bike too. Those things were funny. They didn't make that much sense because like what's the point of getting a folding bike? But now if you get a folding A bike, that makes sense. Because like the electricity in the motor helps for providing the power. So even though folding bikes kind of suck, just having that electric motor makes it go zoom zoom, right? And then when you're done with it, you can just fold it up instead of locking it outside where someone's gonna steal it. More like road burn. Folding A bike's nice for charging. And a folding bike broke the first day. Didn't even do anything exaggerated. Yeah. I mean, like the technology is much better now. And lately I've been seeing those cargo bikes. Those look so cool. Cargo bikes look so cool. I've seen some people use those for Uber Eats. It's kind of amazing. Honestly, I think bike-powered transportation for like packages and deliveries, I think it's pretty cool. E-trikes. Tech is an e-trike. E-trike. I feel like Japan should adopt these things, but like Japan's so behind the curve on so many things. People are always like, oh, Japan's like in the future, they're so technologically, they still use fax machines in Japan, man. They still use fax machines. I mean, we use it in Canada, but like in Japan, they use fax machines for everything. They still do to this day. In Canada, I think doctors will use fax machines. Like Japan has been 20 years ahead. Japan was living in the year 2000 in the 80s. And even today, they're still living in the year 2000. They kind of they were ahead and they're just there up till today. It's kind of not super amazing. I don't know if it was a birthday gift or what, but it looked like really kitty and I always felt embarrassed to use it and never learned to ride it without training wheels. Aww. That sucks. Now maybe you can learn. These days there's like e-bikes that are like so heavily overbuilt, you're like, what was this made for? It looks like a motorcycle. It might as well be a motorcycle. Why even have a pedal at that point? Alright, let's actually like read the story now. We named this after the stream is still a reverse stream, so let's do that. You know, honestly, this photo to this photo of this typhoon, it looks like it would work so well for reverse 1999. I think this would fit. This would fit so well in reverse 1999. Like the color pattern, the color scheme, the impending wave. Let's go. So you can legally drive without license, that's why pedals, is that why? This seems like a waste of time to me. So today we're reading The Star. Oh, also by the way, I got this man right here. I don't know why girls like him so much. He's pretty cool, I like him, but I don't know why. He's really popular with the women. He literally does not have a face.
I witnessed those ants climbing the Atacama cliffs, their line stretching for over 328 feet. After a full day's venture, 8 of them fell into despair, but the episode was fleeting, and their silent expedition soon continued.
The man is dirty, his hair is so unkempt, full of grease. He's He's not doing so well. I think the answer is sad boy. He's tall. He's very tall. This man is very tall. He's a good man. He kind of killed a bunch of people, but don't worry about that.
There is no true self hidden beneath our outer visage.
I can wash him.
No, there is nothing true about what is simply shaped by society.
Yeah, it's not I can fix him, it's I can wash him.
There is no I witnessed. While I quite enjoy the rise and fall of sanity, I will refrain from offering further comments until Recoleta stops romanticizing her childish adventures.
The dude literally like killed hundreds of people for his girl, and she's like, maybe you shouldn't.
One lives while the other dies. One preaches peace and tolerance, while the other commits unforgivable crimes. So, which one are you seeking?
Yeah, he's got like multiple personalities, by the way. He also smells like mercury for some reason. Oh yeah, you're right, he does. Hey there, Anita. Hello, hello. Can't teach character, but I can help a good man take a shower. He's 29 years old. Sealed within the St. Pavlov Foundation. Curse of hyperthesmia. So he's got super memory. He smells like wood, rust, mercury, vetiver, cedar, and benzoin. Benzodiazepam? He smells like drugs. Oh, this is a little bit nasty. Wood and rust. And do you guys like the smell of wood? I kind of like the smell of wood. I grew up around woodworking, so I don't know if I would like the smell of rust though. It's kind of nasty.
In the infinite loop of time, one cannot be silver-tongued and idle in action. We must push beyond boundaries with the power of truth. Careful. The night stimulates the madness lingering in our minds.
Do you like the smell of wood? No, I'm straight. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
The fresh air and morning rays are a gift from fate, allowing us all to escape the veil of darkness.
He's a little girly pop.
One lives. Everything is futile, yes. But at least this exhausting suffering won't last forever.
Damn. Damn, bro. Alright, let's do some reading. Enough chit chat. The star. It's only 6 nodes. Lovely meeting you here. Looks like he'd appeal to a hell of a boss crowd. Spedium Library.
Wow. So this is the
Oh my god, it's Sotheby. I love you, Sotheby. She's so precious. I love Sotheby. She's amazing.
So many people here. They're probably around my age.
A gorgeous sap green dress jumps into the library of SPDM. Its owner keeps talking in a sing-song tone, like a chirping gold crest.
We've also got this many shelves in the library of Sotheby's Manor. Are there any alchemy workshops and potion warehouses here, like in our manor?
The young lady stands on tiptoe, looking around this place curiously.
Where can I find Miss Buenish? Madame Z told me to come here, but she didn't give any other clues. The people here really need Mr. Teacutter, who is always nice and warm to the guests. Just twist his teapot ear, then he can take you anywhere. If not so, placing a luck-a-day potion at the entrance would help as well. If I had made it before I came, Miss Buenish and I might have met by now.
Oh, she's gonna meet Matilda.
Just pop up behind me.
She's gonna meet Matilda, is she?
Are you looking for me?
Are you looking for moi?
Oh, oops. That was too loud. Where are my manners?
There's the lady, and then there's the thing. And Matilda's for a lady, she's kind of not really well mannered in etiquette at all. Sotheby straightens the wrinkles on her dress and gives out her hand like a real lady.
Oh, nice to meet you. Are you Miss Buenish?
The other girl nods haughtily. Her uniform speaks for itself. Seems to be a historic first meeting for them.
That's fantastic. How did you find me? Did you see me in the Oniromancy? Or through a crystal orb? Either way, it is the great Arcanum.
I'm much greater than that. Look at you, dressed as if you'd just been to a ball. You are as eye-catching as the pigment board on a sketch.
Was that a compliment? The European lolly off. They're not lollies. They're both 16. Wait, no. Matilda's 15. I don't know how old Sotheby is, but she's not a lolly.
I saw you the moment I came into the library.
A ball. Does the Foundation hold balls too?
Non, I'm saying... Est-ce que tous les amis de Vertine parlent comme ça?
Does every friend of Verton's talk this way? No, you're the one who talks strangely.
Never mind. Madame Z told me you wanted to look up the materials on the mysterious school that believes in numbers here.
I mean, if they're French and English, they should hate each other's guts. You know, that's the stereotype, but I don't know any French people who actually hate English people. I don't know any.
That's right. Miss Moisson told me she will thoroughly check the documents in the Foundation archive. So I'll go through the books in the SPDM library. If we can find anything about that school, we can be of more help to Vertin and her team.
I'm sorry, Miss Sotheby, but I'm afraid the situation is going to disappoint you. While you spend the last hour looking for tea kettlers here, the kind-hearted monitor assistant already gained a valuable access to the library. But I haven't found any record regarding the mysterious school that believes in numbers yet.
Oh, they're talking about the Pythagorean cult. Like a bolt out of the blue.
Oh, but Miss Moisson said there are so many books here that they can cover the entire back of a Stronsay beast.
That's a bit exaggerated, but she's right. Nevertheless, the librarian was transferred to a more important position years ago due to the storm. Many old books are not yet sorted. Some even went missing in the chaos. The only relevant materials I could find are the stories of Pythagoras and some books on mathematical theorems. But I don't think they have anything to do with Vertin's issue.
No, I think it does. What Matilda sees now is a pair of tear-dimmed eyes.
That means I can't do anything.
Oh no! You absolutely can. You absolutely can, Sotheby.
Please stop being emotional. It doesn't work on this professional member of the Foundation.
Oh, you are so heartless. She looks away and clears her throat like a grown-up.
Without field investigation permission, I can't take you out to collect information. But in fact, there is still another reference room only known to the most outstanding monitor assistant.
Look at her smug little face. Her smug little lips. Oh my goodness.
Hooray!
Other students in the library cast disgruntled glances at them.
Shh. It's a violation to make noises in the library. Please follow me, Miss Sotheby.
And Matilda's voice actress has really grown on me. You sure do love the smug ones, huh? No. Matilda's fun, but I vastly prefer Sotheby. Tall shelves, unfamiliar surroundings, and an impossible mission. The girl walks through the shelves like a fish swimming through coral.
Thank you so much, Miss Buanish. You mentioned ball. I haven't heard that word for a very long time.
I like Matilda because she's kind of dumb, but she's full of herself. She's trying her best, okay? In a game where everyone is outstanding, Matilda's kind of... She's trying her best. But she's like relatively normal. I just learned, apparently, that you can only get Matilda from the year-on-year anniversaries. So you can only max out Matilda's portraits by playing the game for 5 years. And her portraits aren't even that good. So it's like a bit of a meme. She's not that good. But she's trying her best. Hey there, Irma. Hello.
I remember what
Good
Mr.
evening.
Carson, my butler, had taught me. He said, express your gratitude to fair ladies by holding a grand ball.
You know, I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that, but I'm kind of broke, so...
I'll write to my father and ask for a brand new, unsinkable and maneuverable rock and roll park. I'm sure he will gladly say yes.
Maneuverable rock and roll park?
She's a hard worker and we respect it.
Yes, we can hold a twist ball on it when Bertin and her team are back.
Please allow me to say no. The monitor assistant of SPDM will never participate in such an inelegant activity.
The way she said that without any accent at all.
Wait, did you just say Vertin and her team?
Why are you blushing? Oh, you're thinking about the Italian, aren't you? You gay Frenchy French woman.
We can talk about the ball later. The kind-hearted Matilda Buanish will try her best to help you with the task. But, of course, it's only out of her sense of responsibility. Not for
And
some
not because
personal
I'm
reasons.
incredibly gay. They go faster and faster. Finally, they reach their destination. Unnecessary information room. To patch the fragmented errors in the future, and to store the currently unimportant files and reports, people built this reference room in the shape of a box with gray and white walls. And during this awful time, which might last for ages, people call it the footnote of history. Jeez.
Here we are. The reference room storing unnecessary information. It's a place ignored by most staff. Even so, this careful, reliable monitor assistant will not let go of any details.
She knocks on the rusty sign haughtily.
I hereby officially appoint you as the Chief Assistant of Monitor Assistant of SPDM. I will take my responsibility and teach you how to become a devoted Foundation member.
The Chief Assistant of Monitor Assistant. Even the assistants get assistants. Matilda pulls off the cloth covering the archive cabinet. Dust rises in the air.
Here is your first task. Read through these unsorted old files. All of them.
The monitor assistant takes a dusty file from the cabinet. The paper inside has already turned yellow.
I have searched all the archived ones. These are the last parts. Most of them are discarded administrative documents, low-priority materials, and substandard reports written by rookie investigators. By the way, you should know I didn't sort any of them out for you. and they don't necessarily have what you want.
Why, thank you. You're awfully, honest about this.
It's all right. Leave them to me. I love reading.
She loves reading.
You'd better do. Here's the key. Keep it safe. You can sit on the cushions there when you sort out the files. I don't want your dress to stain the stone bench.
The dress will stain the bench?
I'll go see if I missed any files.
Huh.
Listen, this monitor assistant will test you on your familiarity with these files when she's back.
Three hours later.
Double check completed. Looks like I didn't miss any relevant files. Phew, quite a long day. I doubt if that spoiled lady can finish all the materials. She must have been bored and fallen asleep, waiting for her tea kettler in the dream. It takes much more than dancing at balls to be a Foundation investigator.
Matilda, I feel like she's gonna get proven wrong. Considering like all the stuff that that Sotheby did in chapter 2. Right? Developing all those potions to like, and she's working around the clock, right? Sotheby is actually a really hard worker. And she's also super talented. So I kind of want to see her eat her. I want to see Matilda eat her words here.
I'll send her back to that teacher when she wakes up. In the end, it will be the kind-hearted Matilda who finishes the task for her. Being a great monitor assistant comes with great responsibility.
Man, she's always gassing herself up. I guess you kind of have to when everyone around you is amazing. Again, Matilda gently pushes the door open. Surprisingly, she is welcomed with an energetic greeting.
Oh, Miss Boanish!
Standing on the ladder, Sotheby gives a big smile with a stack of files in her hand. The files she didn't finish reading are scattered on the ground, while the others have been well organized in the cabinet.
You didn't fall asleep. Did you sort out these files?
Yes, and I love these books in uncommon shapes. There are so many wonderful stories.
If you're not going to be full of yourself, you're just going to be empty, huh?
I often read books with Sasana when father wasn't at home. We read and read until the red bomb waves woke up the sun. Moreover, these files are much easier than Miss Moisson's reading task. Here, the gentleman from River Conway tamed a whole group of Avanks. How marvelous is that?
Oh, okay. Looks like you meet the basic requirements for being a rookie investigator.
Matilda, you're so mean.
Tu es plus ou moins qualifié pour être mon assistante en chef.
Why do you sound so reluctant saying that? I guess you are qualified to be my chief assistant. The young lady doesn't pay much attention to the mumbles from the monitor assistant. She is busy announcing her big discovery.
And I also found this interesting report. It tells a lot about the storm and the numbers. Will this be helpful to Burton?
Show it to me.
She takes a pile of yellowed paper from Sotheby. This neat and orderly written report has no beginning or end. Wait, did they rip the pages? Obviously, the author is a meticulous person.
I have to say, it is undoubtedly a violation to submit such a report, but it will be a travesty of the truth and human sense if I cover it up.
Peace, sense, justice. They have always been the creeds in my heart, and are now the reason why I have decided to write down the whole thing.
Who is this?
A long time has passed since the first attack of the most severe crisis in our time, but we are still wondering, what on earth does it mean?
Are they both dumb? Is that the joke? In different ways.
That was the eve of the millennium, of which no one had any memories, illogically. The next day, time was already reversed to 1996, the moment we opened our eyes.
There are different types of smart that lack common sense. No. Matilda is just all horribly mid. I'm sorry, Matilda, she's kind of a midwit.
We walked out of the building made of grey and white marble as usual, hardly aware that the sun we bathed in was from another time.
It's that curse of being slightly smarter than average, but not really being a true genius.
Our survival was unexpected and almost unbelievable in such a calamity which swept the globe. Why did the headquarters of the Foundation survive the reverse? Why couldn't we find our younger selves in the outside world? Did any other region survive it as we did? What was the cause behind this calamity? I didn't know, nor did anyone else. Things remained unclear until time was reversed again. This time, we all witnessed that reign in the 80s.
These files Vertin needs?
I think so.
She says in a trembling voice. This monitor assistant, who always claims to have a cool head, has never panicked so much.
It's a report written by someone who witnessed the storm.
Why is this here?
And it has recorded the storms before Vertin became the timekeeper.
Why is this in unnecessary information? I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Hi, Tadaima. I'm back. Number 2. Soaked science. After a terribly heavy downpour, it's hard to stay calm.
Before she became the timekeeper?
Yeah, before she became timekeeper.
Whoa. So Vertin wasn't born a timekeeper?
No, I guess not.
She didn't tell you that? Wait, no one is born a timekeeper. It's not an inherited title. Anyway, this report includes the secret chronology only accessible to the core members of the Foundation. You can only check it under the supervision of the monitor assistant before you become a qualified investigator.
Matilda dusts off the folder carefully.
No matter what the reason is, it shouldn't have been shoved in this dusty room like rubbish.
I'm glad she says that.
To evaluate its authenticity and risk, the genius Matilda Boiniche will fulfill her duty as the monitor assistant and carry out a thorough inspection of this report.
Well, thank you, Miss Genius.
If you agree to this resolution, please nod, Assistant Sotheby.
I'm dying. I'm dying. All right, Matilda. Calm down. The speech is full of terminology Sotheby has never heard of, but it doesn't matter. Based on the tone of the speech, she has already decided how to answer.
Yes.
Dang, they animated that.
That was 1985. A gloomy, miserable night compared to that peaceful morning in 1996, when we were only bothered by confusion.
I guess we're hearing about the first storms.
We didn't expect time to be reversed again. Nor did we understand the consequence. Even now, I still remember Paulina's desperate cry.
Paulina again.
One of her hens was already inside the safe area when she fell at the entrance to the headquarters. And that was the only part of her left to us the next second.
Ah, the hen in the box! So that's what happened to her. Oh, I'm sorry, Jay. Oh, his poor sister. Maybe that's why she looks so weird in the photos, because she got reversed. Oh, Jay, I'm so sorry. Wait, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. How is Jay still alive if the storm happened? Because he was never inside. He wasn't part of the Foundation, right? He would have gotten washed away by the storm too. So what happened to him? Or how did Jay survive it all? That is my question. How did Jay survive everything? If the storm was what killed Paulina. Oh, my brain.
The only legacies we found were an engagement ring on that hand and her favorite blue polka dot scarf.
Wait, she was engaged too?
Which we used to wrap her remains in the end.
She was engaged? Oh.
To be honest, I admired those who still remained calm and sympathized with the arcanists on the edge of mental breakdown. It had nothing to do with the 1/4 arcanist blood in my body. It was only the kind of empathy which all mankind would share out of instinct in the face of a hopeless calamity.
Everyone in the future got reversed. We just got reversed. The Jay we know didn't. I don't get it. I don't get it. Are we in the past story or a future story? Or is this a prequel? So Jay's story is in the 90s. Currently we're in the 1914. 1914 is the current year. We know Paulina died years ago. But in here, it's saying that Paulina died from getting caught out in the storm. Right? She just barely missed the safe zone, so only her hand was left. But if the storm happened, how did Jay survive? That doesn't make any sense.
We lost many. Too many colleagues.
It does not make
in the materials
any
sent
sense
back, we
whatsoever.
even saw all the horrifying phenomena, such as one's veins turning.
It really just does not make any sense.
Since then, the storm, a word simply taken from visual observation, has been used to refer to the calamity. Of course, we can have a word for the calamity itself. But what words should we use to conclude all the absurdity and panic? Before the storm, we were all familiar with time. It was supposed to be a straight line connecting the past and the future. We followed the line to move forward. We broke free from ignorance. We built civilizations. We developed technologies. We promoted the well-being of mankind. And we improved our living conditions step by step. We were so sure that we were making progress on the right path.
Reason Jay didn't recognize the hand in the box was because the hand was in the future. And they had a photo. It wasn't just a hand in the box, they had a photo too. And they said the person in the photo didn't look like her.
But then, the path was taken away all of a sudden. Oh, time. Our closest old friend, where are you taking us? Back to the two most painful war times in the 20th century? The era when no one had ever heard the hiss of steam engines, or the century when mankind was yet to be enlightened. So far, mankind has achieved a lot in history. Dynamos, automobiles, flyovers, railways, hospitals, poorhouses. But if it goes on like this, what is the point of all the efforts we have made? Now we are like a shipwreck left on the island of time, witnessing the fall of the whole modern world in the unstoppable tsunami.
Yeah, we're going back to a time before Tylenol.
Even though the Foundation has lost a lot of staff members, they are still doing fine compared to Laplace. My younger brother was a good example. He was the most sensible person I have ever known. On the first day of the second reverse, he told me, in a calm manner,
"At least we have reaffirmed that Newton was right. There was never an arrow of time in classical mechanics. Neither in relativity nor quantum mechanics. That means this is absolutely normal. Whether the time goes backwards or forwards, even if it starts spinning around like a tabletop football player, they're not against the law of physics. We can go back in time and give Poincaré a medal of great profit."
Poincaré recurrence? Oh god.
The next day, he almost fell off the 6th floor due to excessive drinking.
Oh no.
All the perceptions of time and space developed to this day were overthrown. We couldn't find any theories to explain the storm in any existing researches. There could only be two reasons for this situation.
I guess it's kind of like with the Pythagoras cult, right? They couldn't explain root 2. And they had to like completely like redo all of their beliefs in mathematics. I guess that's kind of like what's here. It's like physics does not, current understanding of physics does not explain going forward or backward in time. So like all the researchers are like, what is going on? Everyone's going crazy. This whole time we've been wrong.
Either we've been completely wrong all the time,
Foosball reference.
or we've come to a brand new world.
A brave new world?
And this new world can never make sense in the way of science, or that of physics. It cannot be verified by an independent third party, and it is impossible to be comprehended through reasoning.
Isn't that Arcanum then? Arcanum's whole definition is that it can't be verified by a third party.
Is it true that we have been going the wrong way? Is it true that those once proven wrong by history, those arcanists who claim to possess gnosis, are actually on the right path? In fact, the one who put an end to the chaos was indeed not a human. This thing, I had no idea what it was. It claimed to be a machine which never stops working. It laughed at the limitations of our brains and the metaphysical mistakes we make ceaselessly. But it did solve the most urgent issue. A system was built to tackle storm-relevant emergencies after it took charge of Laplace. The first measure it adopted was contacting all the existing branches of the Foundations at the time to confirm the scale of available manpower. Then it built observation stations all over the globe to find if there were any other regions immune to the storm. After that, numerous offices responsible for deducing the cause of the storm were established. Even though there were countless disagreements during the research, at least we had taken the first step.
Oh, so someone came in during the chaos and got everyone back on track.
I handed in the application to take part in this mission, determined to get rid of the fog in my mind. In 1986, I was assigned to the office in Egypt. All my friends came to the dock to see me off, because we knew it could be the final goodbye. Even though we were equipped with the emergency communication devices issued by Laplace, we were still not clear when the storm would assault us, or where we could hide. What really scared me was not the threat to my life, but the possibility of dying ignorant. Then I boarded the ship to Alexandria from Athens.
Emily, if you knew that you were
was when
going to
I met
die, that right? But
her.
if you die not even knowing why you're gonna die or what's happening, that's also even more scary. Like, if you already know you're gonna die, then okay, fine. You can make peace with death. But like, if you die, like, not even knowing why.
Now when I recall it, it was almost impossible to ignore that group of arcanists on the ship. There were about a dozen of them, all in eccentric stitched robes. They were followers of a strange school which mixes arcanum and mathematics. I talked to them. No matter how much that conversation bewilders me now, I was more excited than confused at the time. They also survived the storm in 1996, and they noticed the unusual changes taking place in the world as well. That means I actually met another group of survivors. From the Millennium.
Wait, so she met the Islanders. She stops turning the pages.
Wait. A school of arcanists who survived the storm?
Tower of Babel. Most of the time, language barriers are the least significant obstacles between people. Yeah, just passion English, you know?
A mixture of arcanum and mathematics. The ship on the Mediterranean. Unbelievable. Our investigator actually met this group of arcanists who believed in numbers, and even left such a precious record down on paper.
Why was this report hidden?
Does it mean we are close to being helpful to Virgin?
That phrasing, close to being helpful. Chief Assistant of the Monitor Assistant lets out a cheer. Hooray!
Certainly. It's what we deserve for all the efforts today. But why did they leave such an important report in the reference room storing unnecessary information? Did they misput it here after the chaos of the storm?
Putting her confusion aside, Matilda turns to the next page.
Among them, the most easygoing one was Hugh. He was an engineer as well as an arcanist. We shared the same preference for human technology, and that became our common topic. Hugh was in his 30s, red-haired, cheeks sunken, and deeply depressed due to some kind of eye disease. He was a decent man, with a prudent attitude, working at a desk most of the time. He reminded me of the imperial miniature painting artists in the Sultan's palace. Most of them ended up blind after toiling for their life.
Blind? Was it from the fumes?
He showed me the picture of his daughter. I don't have children, but I could feel his happiness as a father. Although I got along well with Hugh, he seemed quite out of place among that group, which was actually led by her.
Her?
I don't know what words to use to describe her. She was like a meteor shower, a tempest, or an unreasonable catastrophe itself. Her existence was just like her name. It was simple, yet implied a lot. Please forgive me for my cowardice. Even now, I don't have the courage to write down her name, if one would call that a name.
Who is she?
In fact, She was quite a kind, warm-hearted person. Among all the unregistered arcanists I've met, she was one of the nicest ones towards the Foundation. She looked young, even though I heard she had a daughter too. Besides, she still possessed the innocence of a child, and that kind of excitement exclusive for genius. That's right. It seemed the whole world was like a sparkling toy to her. Our communication was heart-stirring at the beginning. Both of us were eager to find out what was happening, like two shipwrecked victims grappling at each other on the sea. But I didn't have the slightest idea what she was talking about, actually. The problem was not the typical communication issues between humans and arcanists. I was sure the language we used didn't pose any obstacles, but still I couldn't understand any words of hers.
What do you mean?
I would believe that one is highly intelligent if one can name all the factors of 11,567 without thinking. But what this one said was illogical nonsense which no one could ever imagine. She claimed that there is a world of numbers, above all else, where the non-physical essences of all things exist in the form of timeless, absolute, unchangeable ideas, and that the physical world where the time flows is nothing but an appendage, which has never been real or true. And that's why the chaos in this world is not worth any attention, and we should focus on what happened to the supreme existence.
I don't think it's 37. For a game about writing, there is a lot of math.
What an utter disaster combining modern maths with ancient superstition. I saw another hubristic arcanist pretending to be the prophet by reliving Platonism.
Hey, don't diss my bro Plato.
I don't even bother to mention the balderdash on soul numbers. Even the New Age movement could use some of her absurdity.
Right, the New Age. Hey! Don't diss Mercuria like that.
But that was not yet the end. She even claimed to be aware of the exact year when the next reverse would happen.
Wait, this might be 37's mom.
But when I asked her about it seriously, she said,
My apologies. I've made an oath. I shall and only shall reveal the demonstration to people who have their own soul numbers.
I think this is 37's mom.
I'm not sure whether she was making fun of me or being serious, but I had this feeling that she was eager to tell me how she was granted the secret through a moment of afflatus. It seemed she just saw through the laws behind all things instead of finding them through logical deduction.
Can't you see it? It is right in front of you.
Gatekeeping.
After I expressed my inability to comprehend her words 30 times, she finally
Those
gave
two are
up and proffered
37's and
regrets.
Sophia's dad.
I
Ah,
rather
yeah,
take
that
it
makes
as a new
sense.
kind of humiliation. What really irritated me about her, however, was her contempt towards science and all the scientific research methods. As far as I'm concerned, the value of a theory lies in its reliability, universality, and generalizability. Our pursuit of the truth has laid the foundation of modern science, allowing us to change the world. Yet, in her eyes, the value of a theory lies in its beauty. I talked to her on the current situation, and I told her how we would save lives and preserve the hard-earned technology of mankind if we could find the pattern of the storm. It was of course not an easy thing to do and would take enormous manpower, so I asked her sincerely to join the Foundation. Yet again she responded with contempt. She believed they would only become another military squad of the Foundations.
Darling, maths are beautiful for their uselessness. That's why it remains noble and graceful in this sordid world, despite you humans' reckless action of using it to calculate ballistic.
The missile knows where it is.
She turned down my invitation and left an unfairly negative comment on our storm observation project.
The observation stations you built are destined to be toppled because their basis is the fragile world that follows the laws of physics. The efforts you've made are like nails on a sand beach, which will only be carried away by the next tidal wave.
You know, she does talk like 37.
But I said, perhaps our efforts are in vain, but someone has to do it. We will try every corner of the beach before making the conclusion that the world we are living in is already a hopeless ruin.
What a pragmatic, rigorous, and rational speech. But dear, the world is a hopeless ruin.
That's fucked up.
The conversation ended in disagreement. I don't know why arcanists hate the world so much. Perhaps the reason is they have never been truly accepted. To this day, I still remember her venomous conclusion.
The world built on past experiences has ended. In your words, which you used to mock us, why not embrace the reality?
It knows where it is because it knows where it isn't.
Yet about the gnosis which she deeply believed in, and the so-called prophecy she made through numbers, she had never given any proofs or details that showed rigorous logic. And the reason for her inactions was an oath she had made before some stone? Therefore I believed her words were only the nonsense of a lunatic. When we first met, I thought she was different from all those psychos, who mistook the malfunction of their prefrontal cortex as the will of God. But they turned out to be the same. In the name of human sense, I swore everything she said was absurd and ridiculous to me. Until...
Madame Z said the arcanists on that island are all named after numbers, because they have a strong belief that numbers are the essence of their souls. The investigator wouldn't write down her name. Is it because of the conflict between their beliefs?
Oh, was her name a number? Matilda turns to the next page eagerly, as if checking a novel brought in by class by some undisciplined student. But the reality welcomes her with an empty page.
Huh? That's all?
Maybe because the story ends with an abrupt stop, or the hope has just raised has dashed down. Matilda clenches her handkerchief with her sweaty palms. Palms sweaty, mom spaghetti. Knees weak.
Submitting such an unfinished report would only cause problems for the reviewers and evaluators. But this investigator didn't even write down their name.
Don't worry, Ms. Burnish. I'm familiar with this situation. Every time after the brave Typhon defeats Jupiter, he returns to the Auto Island. But each time we twist the ear of Mr. Glassbox, Typhon will show up again and again. Ms. Moisson told me the ear is the key to bringing back our hope.
The ear?
Wait, don't tell me you are talking about the shows on the mechanical television?
Ignoring the monitor student's confusion, this enthusiastic young lady starts looking around for the ear that carries all her hope.
Stop, Miss Sotheby. Please, take a seat on the cushion and listen to me carefully. This is a detailed report written by a formal investigator of the Foundations, not some TV show full of cliffhangers. That means we will definitely find the rest somewhere.
Typhon, like the Greek monster? Like the Greek monster.
Oh, I see. Must be a coco-treant who took away the other part of the book. Usually, they will be attracted by Luna Fixer, and by following their traces, we'll find their lairs in the stable.
You mean someone took it away? That's highly possible. Data loss is not allowed in the Foundation, especially under the Monitor Assistance Management.
We must prepare Luna Fixer. Don't forget their favorite jigging magical beans.
I like how they're somehow coming to logical conclusions through their nonsensical thinking.
I don't have those materials with me right now, but I can write to them. It only takes a month.
What is she talking about? She was watching TV, and she believes it because she's naive enough. The disconcerting conversation is clearly too much for this rigorous monitor assistant.
Nuh-uh, we don't need that.
After taking a deep breath, Matilda takes out her crystal orb. An ambitious smile spreads across her face.
You've perfectly accomplished the task from me when you found this valuable report. Well done, Assistant Sotheby. Now it's time for the great Matilda to show a little bit of her greatness.
Oh, like Typhlosion. Exactly, like Typhlosion. So, hear me out. Would you allow yourself to be abducted by Typhlosion? You know? Get F-pregged by Typhlosion? Become Typhlosion mommy? Take some Tylenol so you have autistic Typhlosion babies? When you ask that one kid who doesn't show work, and it's the weirdest route taken to the right answer, but it's right. Oh wait, that's me. Freaky Abby, I'm not freaky. So my sister Leah, she apparently the other day on one of her streams, she said something along the lines of, wait, women can get pregnant? And her fans memed all over her. And today I saw pregnant art of her on Twitter. And I'm like, so like when she was streaming earlier, I'm like, Leah, how come I saw how come I saw F-preg images of you? And she's like, don't call it F-preg! And they're like, no, it's not F-preg, it's not R-preg, it's not regular pregnant, it's the same pregnant. Oh my goodness. I had a good laugh. I don't know, whenever I'm watching Leah's streams, I always laugh so hard. She's so ridiculous. Her fans are so ridiculous. The stuff that they talk about is so stupid. But it's really entertaining. Normalize calling it F-preg because transmits can get pregnant too. I don't want to think about that. Female pregnant art. That gets you banned in Phase Discord, does it? That's kind of funny. False accusations. F-preg. I don't know, F-preg sounds more cursed than M-preg. I don't know why. Divination in the day. You will meet countless great diviners before the real answer is revealed. You guys said that this chapter was short, but even though it's only 5, it feels like every note is actually pretty long. No posting pregnant arts of their talents is an unwritten but enforced rule. So stupid. That's so stupid. There's no moonlight during the daytime. No, they were talking about like they're gonna make a new branch of the company called Vpreg, and it would be what was it? It's gonna be featuring talents who are pregnant, and throughout the 9 and it's only gonna last 9 months because that's the length of pregnancy. And like instead of sending super chats, you're gonna send them canned baby food and diapers. And like instead of having a graduation for the last stream, it'll be like a live childbirth. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? That was so cursed. I had to close the stream because I'm like, dear God. Dear God, why would you even suggest such a thing? Some people have genuine phobia of pregnancy. It changes your body a lot. Of course it does. That makes sense. I think Clara came up with that too. And they're like, yeah, we're gonna make Daisy pregnant because she's got baby fever. And I'm like, I swear to God, please. This is so cursed. Sounds like an Arrow manga plot. Yeah, but that's an Arrow manga. That's I don't want that in my VTubing. The moon is not the only choice for divination.
Judging from the omen, it's at the northwest, the beginning and the ending of the ring, where the wall reflects repeatedly.
Oh, it feels cold. I'm gonna put on my robe. Okay. Why do I feel so cold? Oh, that's my windows open. I like having fresh air though. But if you ask if we want to be Typhlosion parents, yeah, you want to get kidnapped by Typhlosion, make Typhlosion babies, turn into Typhlosion. I don't know why people got so up in the arms about that. Considering, like, have you read any creation myth? It's always about boning animals. Holding the crystal orb with both hands, Matilda keeps adjusting her position while trying to figure out the vague vision in the sphere. Sotheby follows her with a curious face.
The northwest of SPDM. This one is straightforward. The beginning and the ending of the ring is not a problem either. The icon of the computing center is exactly the Ouroboros, a serpent eating its own tail. Here we are. But where the wall reflects repeatedly, does that mean a closed room with mirrors?
Ouroboros just makes me think 69 or like Human Centipede. You know, ancient sex cults probably had some funny things going on, you know? I wouldn't be surprised if like the Ouroboros was something that a cult actually did. I don't want that to be on screen anymore. What? F-Preg?
The mirror in the display center is a huge kinescope in the wall. And the one in the airtight laboratory is a crystal clear observation window.
I think of Wesker if you mention that. Yeah, Wesker is definitely into that. He's definitely into doing the nasty that way. It's because he's British.
The one in the rehab center? No. The mirrors in the operation room have been replaced with curved electronic screens of steel structure after that Xenopilot made a scene. So, where is the answer?
She slowly turns around, trying to find the perfect angle for a clearer vision. Wait, is Sotheby not with her anymore? A white figure storms away from her side, almost bumping off the orb she tightly holds.
Hey! You just hit me! Shouldn't you apologize?
Where did you come from, dork? Wasting my time.
Dork! He said the D word. I love that word. It's like there's so many tentacle zombies in... Right, exactly. The man a curse and hastily leaves this place with his hands covering his nose and mouth.
What? How could he say that? That's rude!
That gentleman doesn't look well. He's covering his face. His nose is running with purple liquid. Oh dear. Did he drink a whole bottle of purple Chrysandra juice?
No, he has COVID-19.
He needs treatment immediately. Oh, if only I had brought the Phoenix heart nerves with me.
He ran towards the rehab center. Nothing to worry about. Just another patient trying to prove he has recovered.
The hasty man has disappeared completely. The little incident doesn't raise anyone's attention.
The rehab center has all the facilities and medicines he needs. He will be properly treated. But why is he wearing the uniform of Laplace? And where's the receptionist here?
The lobby of the Scientific Computing Center welcomes them with a deafening silence. I like to believe Ouroboros is the 69 meme of the old civil. I believe you. I believe that too. The counter is no longer busy with people, but with an auto-recognition device instead.
Does everyone go to the weekend party night?
No, they're social distancing. Probing around the counter, the temporary investigator seems determined to dig out a party gramophone from somewhere. Love to visit a library like this. There'd be so many books. Hey there, Legion Ming. Hello, hello.
Absolutely not. The researchers here are too busy to do that. The computing center is working on the most urgent and vital project, the research on the immunity to the storm. We should not disturb them unless it's an emergency. So please stop calling the office and put down the telephone, Miss Sotheby. This is not the ear of a tea kettler, and it won't take you to any twist balls.
You would twist balls, wouldn't you, Matilda? The monitor assistant can't stand the difference in their terminology anymore.
Je sais qu'elle est débutante, mais quand même elle est trop bizarre.
Bizarre! I know she's a rookie, but even so, she's too unbelievable.
Guide new members with caution and patience. Trigger the afflatus at the right time. J'avoue que Verten a remporté une victoire temporaire sur ça.
I have to admit Verten is doing it better than me. Her mumbling is interrupted by her owner of the cheerful footsteps.
Miss Boonish, I just read the map on the counter. You mentioned where the wall reflects repeatedly. Does the vision refer to the racquetball center here? You see, its icon is a bouncing ball.
Dang. Matilda, you got. Even a child could figure this out.
Let me take a look. Found it! This is really the right direction.
Okay, maybe I should close the window.
Next, empty boxes, glasswares, and copper pieces. Looks like our destination has piles of metal.
The vision in the orb is growing clearer, proving that they're heading in the right direction. That eases Matilda's upset mind.
Good job, Assistant Sotheby. I have to say, I might have gone a bit too hard on you. You are more capable than I thought. Thanks to your prompt reminder, we have saved quite some time.
You didn't save time. If it wasn't for her, you wouldn't have even solved it, would you?
Sotheby is glad to help.
And Sotheby's just so gracious. Which one, Dino or Core? A super PC couldn't write, but can it run Crisis? Can it run Crisis? Thank you, Anita. The young lady gladly hops along the way, while she doesn't give up peering at Matilda's crystal orb.
Miss Boonish, since you're such a talented diviner, why don't you just divine the reason for the storm with your inherited arcanum ability? According to Ms. Moisson, the reason still remains a mystery. If the crystal orb can reveal its truth, everything will be much easier for Vertin and her team.
That sure would be convenient.
They find the reason for the storm?
Yeah, why didn't you think of that? The brave assumption astonishes the great diviner. She almost drops the orb.
That's impossible for sure.
Well, have you tried?
It's a typical mistake of laymen to believe one can see everything through divination. You are an expert on potions and arcane creatures, but you have little knowledge on other subjects. Haven't you received any systematic education on Arcanum?
Education on Arcanum? I'm of course well educated in Arcanum, with Ms. Moisel as my tutor, and my arcane friends such as Typhon from the Auto Island, Jupiter, and...
Alright, enough.
I feel like this TV show she's talking about is basically like Barney the purple dinosaur, but for arcanists. I don't think Sotheby knows she's being insulted. Well, why would anyone insult Sotheby? She's spoiled sweet, alright? There's not an evil bone in her body. She shakes her head, stopping her from listening to another name for an arcanum creature that nobody's ever heard of.
I have understood the fact that the education you have received is not systematical, or say incomplete, imperfect, inelegant. But don't worry, because you are talking to the kind-hearted Matilda. She will spend her valuable time to make it up for you.
The great monitor assistant clears her throat and starts recalling what she learned when she was 12.
In fact, the system of arcanum knowledge is not completely separated from that of human science. For example, the modern pharmacy and chemistry actually originated from the experiments of potions and alchemy in the ancient times. They developed into two different systems because arcanists focused more on the knowledge ignored by scientists, which is gnosis. The knowledge we learn from divination is exactly under this category.
Wow.
Sotheby's eyes light up with amazement. Matilda takes out her notebook and draws a brief sketch in it. Oh.
Let me fill you in with more details. If two human researchers test Snell's law at two different places at the same time without making any mistakes, they will always reach the same conclusion.
So we're gonna learn about the magic system. Okay.
Or if two potionists use the same ingredients and follow the same formula to make the cough cough stop stop potion separately, their products will also have similar effects.
I would like a cough cough stop stop potion right now, actually. And that'd be a great help.
However, if two diviners respectively perform divination on the same thing, they will probably see totally different visions. Because what the divination shows is merely omens. The interpretation of these omens is in fact a kind of subjective deduction based on the reality, and there is no such thing as a standard answer. Even if the two diviners draw the same conclusion, it is more of a coincidence than a result that implies generalizability. So diviners never check the accuracy of their divination through the review of peers. And this is an example of gnosis. Unlike human sense, it is unique and possesses no universality.
So you don't have to show your work. Awesome. She puts it away and wiggles her index finger. How did I get the answer to this? It came to me in a dream!
In other words, even if someone finds out a reason for the storm through divination, they can't have other diviners verify it, because 100 different diviners will give out 100 different conclusions. The scene will be even busier than a concert at Music Verein. That being said, the more possible result we get from the divination is nothing. Divination cannot bring knowledge which the diviners have never learned. The divination of such world-class knowledge, as complicated as the reason for the storm, can only be performed by world-class diviners.
Are you not a world-class diviner?
We may find one or two diviners like that if time continues to be reversed. Like Nostradamus. But he lived in the 16th century.
Oh.
Besides, Besides, even Nostradamus is not always right.
But Miss Buaniche is!
Ah!
Thanks to your divination, we're getting closer and closer to that report, right?
Gotcha there. Hit him where it hurts. Right in the pride.
You are right! Finding items, interpreting dreams, and making simple prophecies. All these things are just a breeze for the bright and clever Matilda.
Bro, trust me.
But inquiring about the storm is beyond my ability, and it will only bring misfortune. I will never make such a stupid mistake.
Basically, how arcanists use their magic is how they interpret the world, not a fixed logic. So, like, if you're insane, then your magic will also follow an insane logic. But it works. Don't ask me how, it just does. That's why pseudoscience is like magnetic therapy, and hey, I mean that's what mesmerism is, isn't it? Magnetic therapy. Ley lines works in this world, it only works for arcanists. Matilda regains her radiant appearance.
In fact, this half of the report and the handwriting of the author are perfect divination media. Besides, our target is not far away from us, and I'm familiar with the surroundings, which have made things much easier than usual. It is true diviners can improve the accuracy and controllability of their gnosis by practicing repeatedly, holding the rituals properly, and making targeted preparations. But that still doesn't mean the result will be absolutely accurate.
Sotheby nods. No one can tell from her face whether she truly understands that announcement or not. Reading the vision in the orb, Matilda leads Sotheby around another corner nimbly.
The report says that person who mentioned the School of Numbers claimed she was enlightened about the year of the next storm. Is that also by divination?
I am not sure what kind of arcane skills they used, but numbers are indeed a kind of omen too. I am not talking about the specific knowledge of mathematics, but the numbers themselves, because they are even more abstract than images and languages as kind of symbol. Even so, there is no way for us to verify this prophet, unless it really comes true. That is also why it takes almost nothing to spread a prophecy. My mother told me many people in the outside world write to the Foundation every day, claiming to be prophets who can predict the doomsday and thus requesting unemployment benefits.
Unemployment benefits is a great idea. Maybe that's why people are talking about rapture. That's why people are announcing rapture. They want unemployment benefits. They want to live off the gravy train.
The doomsday? Unemployment benefits? Oh my! The outside world is far more wonderful than I thought. How fascinating. Miss Buaniche is even greater than I expected.
You bet! Wait, did you mean I was not the greatest?
Wait, this package has 5 crackers instead of 4. Nice. They've reached the end of the corridor. Matilda puts away the orb and looks at the wooden door with no sign in front of her. This is where the vision leads them to the room next to the racquetball center.
Here we are, Miss Sotheby. Now, this is the moment to verify the result of my divination.
I see in the future. You eat something! Now give me some money. That'll be $3.50. The lament in silence. That invisible hand raised up in the sky easily plucks a star. Ooh. This place is a mess. The light is dim here. The monitor here has been smashed. Archive cabinets and unorganized files are everywhere, punctuated by strange devices in Laplace style. Seems like an abandoned utility room.
Where are we? Lost and found of the racquetball center?
She waves away the dust and struggles her way along the toppling cabinets.
The orb showed copper pieces. We need to find something that seems to be locked, but is actually not. Aha! Found it! Nothing can stop the genius, Matilda.
She finds what she's looking for in a rusty drawer. Obviously, the report has been here for a very long time. Its corners curl because of the damp air. Luckily, the writing's still recognizable.
The trip to Egypt didn't go smoothly. The ship was hit by a common storm at sea. We were lost in the fog after that, completely off course. Then something emerged from the water. Since the first storm, the Foundation has received frequent sightings of arcane creatures which should have been extinct in history. I had no idea what I was shooting at, even after I emptied the clip. And I didn't know what to do, so the arcanists brought us back on course. She named the precise longitude and latitude of our location, even without using the sextant in the spare cabin. I wonder how she did that. Perhaps the world did look different in her eyes. Then when I was about to step on a random plank on the ship, she suddenly dragged me back. I thought it was only an inappropriate joke. But the next second, the plank broke. I was stunned, and asked her how she saw that coming. She just answered me as if we were talking about the weather.
Because that plank is deformed like a rhombus.
I was confused. Where is the rhombus? She laughed.
The rhombus can't be seen with eyes. You shall close your eyes, hearken to the teaching of the Supreme Existence, and seize the moment of afflatus.
Dude, Arcanum is wild.
Of course, I didn't see anything. Nor did I understand what the moment of afflatus was. Perhaps it's just another privilege enjoyed by arcanists, just like their right to be lunatic. Nevertheless, she reached the correct conclusion in a completely wrong way. Is it really possible? Anyway, she saved my life. But that was not enough to settle the differences between us. She remained rejective to working with the Foundation. And I finally gave up on the attempt to persuade them. My mission on that trip was not to make contact with them. Besides, what we needed was builders of the storm observation system. Not some liars who would only make things worse. As for the shelter they took from the storm, she wouldn't say a word, as if she were dealing with a spy who pried to find out the deepest secrets of the Arcanists. In the end, Hugh mediated between us. He gave me an address in Istanbul to which I could send the letters to contact them. After that, I spent more than half a year in the Egypt office. Things were even worse there than I expected. Some have gone missing after the storm. The people who were supposed to be in the Egypt office, according to the member list stored in the headquarters in 1985, were not there when I arrived.
Oh no.
The situation could be caused by the limitations of the transmission of paper-based materials, or because the computer was not yet popularized to every corner of the globe at the time. One minor mistake of a copyist could develop into a huge difference.
Is this Matilda's mom? Somehow I don't think so.
Besides that, the chaos inside Laplace was an even worse issue.
She doesn't sound French to me. Sounds almost kind of German.
I learned that someone published the paper Samplings of Global and Regional Chaotic Energy Route Changes in the name of Butterfly of Lorentz. Apparently they secretly used our sampling sites, yet their research direction and conclusion were radically different from Laplace's. The researchers equally divided into two schools. One sticking to the human technologies they have focused on, and one changing their direction to Arcanum. At the time, it was still too early to decide which direction was right, without sufficient experimental data. But many already believed that if time continued to be reversed, human technology would only keep falling into decline, while Arcanum, which relies on personal ability, would rise again. It's true that Gnosis cannot be copied, verified by an independent third party, or comprehended through reasoning. Its nature decides that it cannot lay the foundation of science or be popularized to every ordinary person. It takes solid marble to build a castle, not slippery sand. Even so, what harm will it do to rely on Arcanum when the underlying logic of all things has become unreasonable? Before the disagreement was settled, the storm in 1987 was predicted. We were ordered to return to the headquarters 24 hours before its arrival.
Can they get back in time? From Egypt all the way back to Britain? In 24 hours?
But the prediction was not accomplished by Laplace. A captive from Manus Vindictae names the precise date of that storm. Our enemies, those lunatic xenophobes, valuing only pure blood, made it further than we did. Yes, we built observation stations, we made countless deductions, we developed multiple simulation models. We made efforts, we sacrificed life. We did whatever we could.
And yet those crazy people high off their own farts figured it out before we did.
Yet the result was that we didn't find any other regions immune to the storm, except the headquarters and another one in North America. In the end, 95% of the branch members were reversed. 87.9% of the equipment was destroyed, and 100% of our predictions failed.
95% of the branch members. It's almost everybody.
In conclusion, our endeavor brought no achievements. As for the captive from Manus Vindictae, the delirium patient who claims that oracles flowed under his parietal bone, when we asked him how he learns the precise date of the storm, he burst into laughter.
Can't you hear it? Has God left you behind when he spread his grace?
A rapture?
Then he smashed his own skull with a handcuff. Yes, there was no doubt. He was an incurable lunatic.
And yet he was right.
But his insane nonsense was exactly the reason we survived the storm again. No matter how unreasonable or illogical it was, or how much a lie it sounded like. So we'd better believe we shouldn't go out in black today because the fish is swimming in the water. We'd better believe in the existence of the non-physical, everlasting, transcendent world where everyone's soul is a number. We'd better believe in the supreme existence which caused the disorder of time by merely casting its shadow. That means the life of individuals means nothing more than rubbish, and the world is but an imperfect ruin, where only the chosen ones will pass the trial, where the rest will be eliminated by the rain. How am I supposed to do that?
And you can really feel the pain and frustration in the writer. It's absurd. Right? It is absolutely absurd.
Finally, I made up my mind to write to her. I didn't expect her to answer my questions. All I wanted was to confirm if she had survived that storm, for the sake of our peaceful talk about the rhombus. Yet what I heard from them was a simple announcement of her death, with only 2 words. She died. Then it burned and turned to ashes in a second. On the same day, the first and only timekeeper who just took office, the 12-year-old child, returned alone from the storm. She told us the time in the outside world at that point, and that was how I knew she was right.
It is right in front of you.
But if there is a god, why are you playing such a prank on us, after we had suffered from the collapse of all the existing orders and the failure of all the great laws?
Yeah, the entire world is like set upside down. people are getting washed away in time. And you find this one lunatic lady who somehow can predict all these things. You know, none of what she says makes sense, but she saves your life from, like, capsizing on a boat. And yet even this person died. In the end, even this person died.
If this is what she calls a glimpse of the supreme existence, the moment of afflatus, do you have to present it in such a cruel way?
Like, you can't even believe in her because she died too. That's soul-crushing.
The last 2 digits in the number of the year after that storm were exactly her name and her number.
Her number was the year that the storm broke.
77.
77. The report ends here. 2 digits. That's the full stop of the story.
Incroyable! Incroyable! C'est vrai! Quelqu'un a vraiment fait cette prophétie!
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, it's actually true. Someone did make that prophecy.
Bertin and Soneto will be thrilled to know what we found. Well done, Miss Sotheby. You performed as well as a formal investigator. We need to submit this report to your instructor immediately.
Grabbing the papers tightly, Matilda turns around with excitement. Sotheby isn't the person standing there. Oh, I knew it. I was like, something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. Something happened.
What are you doing in other people's rooms?
Sir? Hello? Damn, bitch, you live like this? He's a Laplace member. I guess that makes sense, but... Dude he just taped things to his... He ran out of stick-it notes, so he just taped paper to himself. Well, I mean, at least he shaves. He's got a minor stubble on his chin, but like... Damn, bitch, you live like this? The report is snatched away.
This is my personal item. You have no rights to take it. Please leave immediately.
Personal item? This is a precious record that should have been submitted to the Foundation.
Stops you from losing your notebooks.
According to Administration and Regulations for Dispatch Personnel, St. Pavlov Foundation Decree number 259, every member of the Foundation, when acting as a field investigator, is required to create a comprehensive investigation report of all their actions and promptly submit it.
And they are obliged to ensure the authenticity, objectivity, and impartiality of the report. No personal bias is allowed in the content. If you have read this report, miss, you should know that it's not even qualified to be filed.
But this is an emergency!
The Storm Reformation Act is still new to her. She can't think of any articles to support her point of view. She racks her brain for words, but before she makes it, the other person starts talking, with one of his eyebrows raised.
I can tell from your uniform, you are a student of SPDM, or... This is Laplace. Do you have your guardian's approval to leave the school, Miss Underage Student?
Child, do you know where you are? Is your parent here? Is your parental unit nearby?
Ufal? I don't need that. I am not a student. You are talking to the exceptionally promoted monitor assistant of SPDM. Here is my ID.
She holds her ID card high as if she's holding the flag of liberty. But she is ignored. The adult walks directly to the swivel chair in the room and pays attention to an educational toy on the table.
Did you just ignore a formal administrator of the Foundation? This monitor assistant will report every misbehavior of yours. Every little bit of them.
Wordless, the monitor assistant can't be more embarrassed in her life. She looks around just to find that Sotheby is gone. Luckily, the chief assistant learns faster than she expects. The familiar sing-song tone is making a report to her own tutor outside the half-open door.
Miss Moisson, we found that report here. The great Miss Buanish and I discovered some important information. I came to you and Madame Z immediately after we read it. Miss Buanish, why are you confronting Mr. Chair?
Sotheby stands at the door. Her head is tilted. Two adults are behind her.
I didn't expect to see the second half of that report here in your room, Adler.
His name's Adler. This time, the owner of the voice can't be ignored. The swivel chair unknowingly... he had his chair turned around! That's kind of funny.
Don't call me that, friend. Why not just call me Enigma? Just like everyone else. Relax. I know nicknames mean no harm.
Enigma. Is he playable?
But I don't understand. How is a report filled with meaningless words of any concern to you, Madam Z?
Oh, is he the original author? I guess we didn't know who the author was, so Matilda may have just assumed the author was a woman. No one calls him Enigma.
It provides information about
it's a nickname he wants.
Frenchy is now dealing with.
He wants people to call him Enigma.
If possible, please give it to me.
Of course. How can I turn down a request from Constantine's chief of staff? Take it away. I hope you don't mind the mold on it.
The researcher stays seated on the chair and casually hands out the report. Oh my goodness. It's so funny, seeing the difference of treatment. Matilda talks big, but at the end of the day, she's the small fish. Right? Monitor assistant. And now that there's someone who actually has authority here, right, they just easily get what she wanted. Madame Z smiles. She seems glad to see that Enigma still has the energy to be sarcastic. But clearly the monitor assistant can't tolerate such blatant violations of staff regulations.
Please pay attention to your manners and do not bring disgrace to the computing center, Mr. Rude.
Mr. Rude! Miss Masson taps her on the shoulder and quickly looks in the direction of the door.
Ms. Buanish? Ms. Sotheby? You've done a great job. I'm sure what you have found would be of great help to Timekeeper.
I'm not kidding, no one calls him Enigma.
And I will report your active performance in this mission to SPDM as soon as possible, Miss Buanish.
I guess Matilda's still a student.
We need to further analyze the files you found. The first on the scene could provide more detailed information. Let's get out of here.
Contribution exceptionnelle!
Active performance. The keywords give this young monitor assistant a giddy pleasure. She can't help but ignore everything else Miss Masson says.
Oh la la, exceptionnel! No, no. Calme-toi, Matilda.
Growing money. I once knew a kid who was so strict on rules it was detrimental to their growth as a human. Are you exaggerating? Their growth as a human?
I didn't accomplish it alone. Assistant Sotheby also played a significant role. Hooray!
Hooray! A loud cheer interrupts Matilda's mumbling.
That is to say, Miss Burnish, we can start preparing the balloons and flowers for the twist ball.
Speaking of which, this monitor assistant still needs to think about it. By the way, just call me Matilda.
She struggles to get out of Sotheby's passionate hug. The great joy brought about by Miss Masson takes her actions clumsy. Cheering and discussing, the girls leave the room. Madame Z carefully puts the valuable report away. The researcher swivels a chair again and hides himself in the fortress made of dusty items. He talks through cabinets and equipment in a slow manner.
There will be no advance in human technology. You think so? Even the Madame Z has given up on the study of theoretical physics and become a politician.
No. I've never thought of that.
She turns to the door with a faint smile. The door is closed. Hey, Iz. Number 6, new direction. A new steam whistle sounds. By all means, board the ship. The dramas have ended. All is profoundly hushed in this cold and dark room. The researcher sighs and starts settling the messy papers and dusty tools on the table. Why is it mistaken for a utility room? Is it because of the mess? Metallic footsteps come from the outside the door.
I am astonished by the fact that you are interacting with others.
Holy! Look at the bazongas on that female presenting apparatus. Ooh! Look at those curves! There she is, Lucy. Oh my goodness. Wait, Lucy from... what's that movie called? Black and white film from the early 1900s. The name escapes me. There's a movie that she's from. Metropolis! That's it, Metropolis. Oh my god, Metropolis. Scary movie. Clanker. No, clank her! Ugh! Yeah, definitely. It looks like she took inspiration from what was it? Nuclear Hearts? Atomic Hearts? Smokes like a Hajime Sorayama bot. Another trespasser.
They broke in.
Gooning to Clanker, unsubbing. I play Girls Frontline. What do you mean I'm not it? Is it surprising that I like robots? The robot in charge of Laplace Scientific Computing Center shrugs and refuses to make any comments. Oh, is she the person that they mentioned in the report that organized everything? She's already heard all the information she needs in the corridor.
If it was a complaint that you were making, you know it is within your rights to submit an interdepartmental complaint within 7 days after the incident.
I like how her hair is also metallic. Guys, why are her bazongas so massive? I'm sorry, why are they so huge? My type of robot. You like your robots with massive bazongas? Sorayama was famous for like highly detailed paintings of robots with breasts in Marilyn Monroe dresses. Extra storage. Weight balance.
Don't bother. That file means nothing to me.
He's lying. Oh, by missile.
I didn't file it because it is a report against the rules. Why bother to submit such a log full of personal feelings and emotional behaviors to our great, rigorous foundation?
Milkshakes brings all the boys to the yard. Spent battery pack.
Is that so?
I like the exposed hydraulics in her shoulder. Those look nice. The spikes on her elbows are kind of scary though. And no, even though she's basically naked, she has a bomber jacket for she's got a bomber jacket for what do you call that? Decency?
I am gratified to find that you still have some sense.
I too am gratified that you still have no idea that I was being sarcastic.
Oh, that was sarcasm.
Why would you use sarcasm with a robot? This is so awkward.
Never mind. What do you want from me, Madam Lucy?
A German and a robot walk into a bar. He asks as he bends down and organizes the papers scattered all over the place. This is the best effort he can make to receive a guest.
You went all the way to this dusty, rundown place so hurriedly that you even forgot to put on that pathetic mask. This is not because of some old files, I assume.
Pathetic mask? What mask? Who's the robot and who's the machine? The faceless robot inclines in its head in agreement.
Certainly. I hope you can be the cryptographer of the Manus Vindictae's ritual. You are still the best.
German and a robot walk into a bar. Neither of them see the humor in it.
You are asking me, a human, to decode the ritual of a pureblood arcanist group?
Right, he's only 1/4 arcanist. So I guess he considers himself human.
I don't see how I'll be helpful to this project.
Dude's got some huge esteem issues.
You cannot evaluate your own level of being of value, Adler.
Okay, that's true. Self-evaluation is kind of hard, right? The researcher keeps unfolding more dusty folders without raising his eyes from the table.
Well, you evaluate our value. Test us in experiments you set. Prove the hypotheses by exhaustion. Make mistakes and start all over again. You repeat the process like a roaring locomotive that pulls the research center out of this chaotic disaster.
Oh, he's burnt out. After everything that happened with 77, with 37's mom. After like witnessing all these, the craziness of Arcanum, right? Figuring out what the storm is, when science can't prove anything. He's super burnt out. He's incredibly burnt out. He like has lost all faith in science and his own abilities. So fun, in fact, she is not actually a robot, she is an awakened, which is an object which gained consciousness. Oh yeah, we've had that in 2.5 with the Miss Camera Head and the radio and I guess Mr. Apple.
You question not what is ahead of you, nor whether the path you've taken will be regular or easy. The only idea you planted into your little brain is to move forward, to improve.
Thank you for your compliment. Credit goes to everyone.
That was not even a... Bless me, girl.
Someone even more humanless than a German. It's like an autistic person having an argument with someone who's even more autistic.
Guess you agree. A life without creativity is not worth living. And that's the life that I wake up to every day. I'm no longer the person you thought you came here for.
Oh yeah, he is so burnt out.
I'll never be able to combine human technology and Arcanum. And I'll never comprehend even the slightest part of it.
He is so burnt out.
I am useless to you.
He squares up the paper on the desk in a grumpy manner, making a huge knocking noise.
I don't expect someone made of tin to understand a human mind. But I beg of you,
Machine
leave
spirit.
me alone.
Blessed to the Omnisaya. Blessing to the Emperor. He just wants to be left alone and just be depressed every day. The robot ignores his emotional speech and keeps talking.
The work of analyzing the masks of Manus Vindictae did not go well.
Oh yeah, they got those.
A side effect occurs in the researchers, and it is getting worse. The isolation wards on the basement level are overwhelmed.
Oh shoot. The masks, they give off some sort of something that damages the researchers in some way. Do they go insane from analyzing it?
What a scene. Have you aborted the experiment?
Why are you smiling?
Not yet. We have conducted the Arcanum imaging experiment on the masks and found a component which also exists in the raindrops of the storm. But knowing what it is composed of does not help explain how it works. What we're looking for is the original ritual that the Manus cast on them.
Ritual?
You're trying to figure out one's career planning from one's physical examination report. I wonder why it is not working.
He really likes his German sarcasm.
Even if somehow you manage to find the original ritual, you still need a proper environment to test it, which is the outside world with a coming storm.
The researcher turns to her. Wisdom and sarcasm glow in his eyes.
That's why we can't tell if we're getting results. Even if we had the right ritual, proper permission from the Foundation to travel, and strong-minded volunteer subjects, experiments performed in the Ivory Tower won't succeed because...
Oh dang, he's super passionate. She's got him talking.
An experiment about the storm can only be done in a storm.
Remember that person who calls Matilda a dork? He was the person who just got experimented on. Oh, was that like one of the people who's doing the research on the masks? Is that why he felt so sick?
Glad to see your brain is not rusty yet. It only took you 3 sentences to draw the conclusion which took the seminar a week to reach.
Wow. He's actually super smart.
That proves you are capable of the project.
Leave me alone. The robot in charge puts a document on the table.
The history maintenance team has forecast different critical points of this storm.
Hey, who are these people?
Foundation investigators are on their way. If Manus Vindicte still plans to accelerate the storm, like what they have done in 1929, there will be a high possibility that their people will show up at the transformation point of history and society.
Oh, these characters
also known
are really
as the
cute.
critical point of time, the center of the storm.
That's some hair. This person's also really cute.
Your sister, Greta Hoffman, is also one of the investigators.
Oh, wait. Was she the writer of the report? Or was it him?
I have no interest in any Hoffmans other than myself. We have different perspectives.
It is okay. I am just here to inform you that, if any of the investigators successfully send the information of the ritual back, the research about the immunity of the storm will be conducted immediately. Take your time and be mentally prepared. But once the storm alert is issued, we only have 24 hours to verify the feasibility of the ritual. I wish you will be fully prepared by then.
Her boobs have jiggle physics. Her metallic boobs have jiggle physics. How does that work? Guys, I found a mystery that's even more impossible to solve than the storm. How do her metallic boobs jiggle? How? I need to know! Person on the photo is a writer, and the enigma is the guy who fell off the building when drunk. Oh! Dang. He's been broken for a long time then. They're like those Capri Sun pouches. Magic. Hey there, son. Hey there, son. Liquid metal. Ferroliquid. Wiggle, wiggle, jiggle. Oh my goodness. The robot gets out of the room, leaving him no right to choose. Her feet crash into the door, making a steely sound. Enigma's eyes flicker toward the document. The face on the top is familiar to him. He pulls out the drawer and takes out a scrap of paper. This is the last code he didn't give anyone.
One thing is for sure now.
Oh, so it's her. Okay. Her breasts are segmented differently from her chest so they can move. Yeah, but why?
The age of humans has come to an end.
Well, I know why. It's because her builder had a fetish. At the end. Oh, that wasn't short at all. That felt like so long. For only 6 nodes, that was incredibly long. Where are we? This is Laplace, right? But this is also the Foundation. We're in a river. But before, wasn't the Foundation in like a mountain? I don't remember there being a river. Maybe they didn't show the river earlier? Maybe it was frozen? I guess this is supposed to be Egypt. Yeah, Enigma got drunk off his rocker and fell off a roof. There's a Pixiv tag for that. Dekai Setsume Fuyo. Freaking machinist. Yeah, holy. Yeah, I guess that did make sense to read this story. I wasn't sure because it was a half chapter, but it seemed pretty good. We're almost done with the first act. There's only 2 chapters left and a half chapter. I'm not sure this is even a full chapter. This feels like it's more of a recap. So we've got this story. Which is not the island. This is very much not the island. And then we've got this part, which 30 nodes. This might be a 2-parter. Yeah, 30 nodes is probably going to be a 2-parter. I guess we're back on the island then. Oh, there's the computer room. Good job, Mini Oats.
I witnessed those ants. While I quite enjoy the rise and fall of sanity, I will refrain from offering further comments until Recoleta stops romanticizing her childish adventures.
I really like these stories, man. I really like reverse stories. I don't know what it is about it. They don't waste any time. And you end up always feeling so engrossed. It's like reading a good book. You're filled with excitement. You keep turning the pages, anticipating what happens next. You're gonna love chapter 7. Chapter 7. So let's see. Chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so the last one in this act. In Act 1. Yeah, compelling characters. I guess it's like the complete lack of gooning to distract, right? In Wuthering Waves, I'm always so disappointed in how how bare the story is, because they're always just, every story is just made to sell one character, and then as soon as that character is over, they forget about them. They just disappear forever. It's so lowbrow. And of course, like, they're all in love with the MC. It's so boring. It's so boring. Like, none of the characters talk to each other. Like, in this story, right? Verton's not even here. It's just Sotheby and Matilda. I like having characters who, like, interact with each other, because it makes the world feel like it actually exists.
Everything is futile, yes. But at least this exhausting suffering won't last forever.
Thank you. 3 hours already? I guess it's been 3 hours, yeah. 9 o'clock. I feel a lot better compared to yesterday. I think maybe tomorrow I'll have a full recovery, hopefully. If you didn't know, I've been sick for the last little bit. I didn't get COVID. I don't get COVID. I don't think I ever get COVID. But like I got the flu and that was kind of crappy. Occasional Yuri bait, but tasteful amount. Yeah, it's very low. It's like a very low amount of Yuri. I'm not really a Yuri consumer. I don't mind shipping, but I don't like it when it's just shipping, right? I like stories that are just like the stories. Let's do another 10 pull. Try to get Nautica. Last time we failed the free 10 pull, but we can try another. Come on, please give me Nautica. Come on, please give me Nautica. Please, 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 dear supreme existence of Arcanum and Gnosis and numbers, please give me Nautica. Fuck my life. You got COVID right now? Oh, I'm sorry, Rico. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you got COVID.
Hello, Miss Timekeeper. We're a team now. If you encounter any difficulties with your assignment or the study of Arcanum, please feel free to ask me any questions, just as Miss Sotheby does.
It's my pleasure to meet you, my fellow.
I'm Oliver Fogg, Special Commissioner of the London Climate Management Agency.
The BSA number? I am so sorry. I don't have a number, but I will make every effort to do my best. Trust me, please.
What do you think, guys? Do we let her in the Scouts? It's clearly not a boy, but it's the Boy Scouts of America. Do we let her in? God damn it. Non-sexualized Girl Scouts, let her in. We can't let her in. Boy Scouts of America only allows boys. Unless you're in Venturer Scouts, then you can get, then there are girls, but I actually used to be in Scouts. And I was in that organization for maybe 10 years actually. I made it up to Venturer Scouts as well. But you know, I stopped around that time when I was like maybe 17 or 18. In Raven years. 17 or 18 in Raven years, yeah. Good times, good times. I hated it there. Camping in Canada is not fun. It is cold in Canada. And wet. And miserable. And mosquitoes everywhere. It is not great. I think if you're in the Boy Scouts of America, you'd have a better time camping. The weather doesn't seem so awful down there. It's cold. The sun goes down fast. My parents just bought me survival books because I was into it and my parents couldn't read what it was about. Dude, I've never seen anyone sexualize Girl Scouts before. Never ever. I didn't even know that was a thing. We'll try one more time. I'm gonna try one more 10 pull. One more. I'm gonna try one more 10 mole. I'll just scout until they decide to move their meetings to 6 a.m. on the weekends. They had been at night. 6 a.m.? That's insane. That's actually insane. Alright, come on. Give me the crazy anxiety girl who has alien creatures for appendages, you know? Completely breaks the game. Come on, please. Come on. Please? This is 5 stars, isn't it? What? No. Damn it. Frick!
Ladies and gentlemen, before you stands the great artist-to-be, the voice of peace, the adversary of banality and violence. I give you Diggers.
I hate him. Get him out of here. It's him again. The worst. The actual worst.
It's my...
Hi there. I am on list. I still have things to do, so I'll be on my way.
How many more for soft pity?
It's my pleasure to meet you, my fellow.
Good day. My name is Nick Bottom, the weaver in town.
Bottom.
I've also acted in dramas. Let me play the lion. Let me play the hero. Yes, yes. Now I will but make an ass.
Sir Bottom. Yeah, Sir Bottom. How many until soft pity? Still soft pity. Let's see. Basic rate is 1.5%. $60. 60 is the soft pity. 70 is the 50-50. I have done 30 polls. I think the Little Red Riding Hood is cute. I was Puck back in my summer school's Midsummer. I don't remember which character I read for in Midsummer. I remember the English teacher read for the merchant guy. He read for the villain, I know that much. We can do one more. We can do one more poll. We can do one. We can do one more. Why do you torture me so?
Good day. My name is...
Hi there. I am on...
It's my pleasure to meet you, my fellow.
Every addict ever.
Mission accepted. Advice: you'd better clear your complaint mailbox first.
You know, he almost looks like a performative male. Pavi almost looks like a performative male. Ah, see, I see, Pink. You're into performative men. I understand. You like those Instagram thirst traps. Naruhodo. He looks like he'd slip something into your drink. He absolutely would. You know? 99% of people give up before they find diamonds, you know? 99% of miners give up before they find diamonds. He looks like the local toxic transport. What the fuck? What the fuck? Am I that desperate to get Nautica? Kind of. I don't have anyone else for Blood Tithe, though. Blood Tithe, I have...
Everything is futile.
I have,
yes.
Eternity. Grandma over here.
It's always good to have you here. No matter if you found a bargain or suffered a loss.
I have her. And for Blood Tithe, that is about... That's it, actually. Freaking diggers. Frick you. Yeah, for Blood Tithe, that's all I have. And for Dynamo as well.
Ah, you've made it in.
I've got nothing.
Actually, the lock opens to any code, but the ticking timer on it, that's what gets...
So I don't have Blood Tithe, I don't have Dynamo. I have a full inspiration team now.
While the other dies.
Well, mostly
one
full.
preaches peace and tolerance.
I have Aleph.
While the other commits unforgiveness.
I've got Aleph. I've got Voyager. I love Voyager. I love her so much. She's great. I've got Voyager and Caparina.
Look, I've just ironed my favorite dress. It's looking almost as good as new now. I know it's a little old, but I love it so much.
So yeah, I've got Inspiration Team, very powerful. Extra action, not really. I've got Ezio, I've got Nyangre.
Hello, ma'am.
Which, by the way, I don't like
I'm writing a
this.
report on the Crater Brawl at Dodger Stadium. The first thing we learned...
This costume is way better. This costume is way better. Sing Greensleeves. Right, my favorite characters. You.
Oh, welcome, white sir!
I love her. She's amazing. She's the best.
Please, have a seat. You'll always feel at ease in my room.
Mental illness is
No matter
very
the time.
valid. Absolutely.
Action. You're in my scene. In fact, the camera was rolling the moment you stepped into my room.
She's great too.
You
I love
would
her.
have known if you'd read the script in advance.
I love her. I love her. Please tell me what to do, mommy.
Want to catch a ride with me? Usually no kids allowed, but I'll make an exception this one time.
He's great too.
Hello, ma'am. I'm writing a report on the Crater Brawl at Dodger Stadium. The first thing we learn as vigils is to always stay alert and always stay informed.
I love this girl too. She's kind of autistic, but it's fine. She just really believes in the rules. But she's fun. Unlike Sonetto.
Greetings. Today your shirt matches the color of your eyes very
Sonetto
well.
is autistic but not fun. Lianga is fun.
Hello, ma'am. I'm writing a report on the Crater Brawl.
Anan was saying wise sir, not gibberish. No.
Oh, welcome, white sir!
Oh no, she wasn't saying wise sir. She was saying Sir Verton. She was speaking Cantonese. This girl, half of her lines of dialogue are like in another language. And you've got a skin. Oh yeah, she does. half of her lines of dialogue are just in a different language. Where is her? Yeah.
早晨，咪嘈我啊，仲未瞓醒啊。I've got you some very horrible movies, and I promise you, it's gonna be an unforgettable evening. 喂，靚女，一齊出去 wet 咯！成晚流長，唔好嘥咗佢啊嘛。
Yeah, she just doesn't speak English. She's great. I love her. I've got like a significant amount of characters at this point, but I've also kind of dumped some money in it, so that's fair. I hope they give necrologist a Euphoria.
Welcome to the Tombstone Muse.
She's really
My
cute.
apologies. I'm losing it a little from all that I've had to do.
Yeah, she's kind of losing it a little from everything she's had to do, but like, you know, single business owner. Yeah, I hope they give her a Euphoria. She's kind of outmatched in the current meta. Joe? Oh yeah. I have a friend, who was it? Who was it that likes Joe? Joe Nyangzi.
One, two,
oh yeah, she's incredibly dumb.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The number of papers more than 9. Is this what the girl with the flower needs?
Did
you become yellow after sinking in the Huangzhou tea?
She is incredibly dumb. Who was it? Xander, yeah, Xander. Apparently he spent like $100 or something trying to pull for her. He really liked her. Her name literally means booze maiden. I thought it was a why, sir. Why, sir? Why? No, it's cause why is like the is like how they say it in Verton's name in Cantonese, or at least like the first word. I'm guessing that's the translation from the Mandarin word, which sounds more like a V. This sounds more like ver, which probably will be more like were or something like that. Jill, my illiterate queen. She's not just illiterate. I think she's just straight up dumb. I don't think she's just illiterate. I think she's actually just dumb. My grandmother was illiterate, but she was not dumb. She was actually incredibly smart. She's both, but we still love her. Yeah. Gosh. I don't know. Should I get the battle pass? I feel like I'm pretty set with all that I have right now. 468 Sharp Dantes. It's like enough for one more character, right? This Jessica skin's pretty good. But I don't have Jessica. I think Jessica's actually pretty powerful. I don't have Jessica. I'm illiterate in most languages. Yeah, I'm illiterate. I'm not literate in any languages. And we still want... There's a lot of characters that I still want. I want Semmelweis. I want you. I want Fluttershy. There's so many characters in this game that I still need. Jessica's mid-tier, but to be honest, anything can clear her in this game. I mean, yeah, it's not story mode that I'm worried about because, like, let's be honest, my characters are like so damn powerful for story mode. It's not story mode. It's Reveries. Have I ever shown you guys how far I am in Reveries? I'm pretty far in Reveries. I'm at 400, and using Inspiration Team, I was able to beat Abyssal Zone 400-3. but 1 to 4, I'm just like, what do I do, man? What do I even do? I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Referees require certain teams. Fucking kicks my ass. Yeah, I mean, I got no idea what I can do here. You. No, that's not gonna work. Or maybe? I don't know. We need a healer. I don't have any main healers on my team. None. I got 0 main healers.
Me? Is everyone else dead?
Like I can show you what happens if I try to do this, and it's not great. It's not good. It's not good at all.
I have all the essentials for writing poetry. You, me, and our opponent.
Since we have time today, I can show you. It's suffering.
Don't worry. It's not going to hurt us.
The show's on, hounds. Más allá del concepto mundano del tiempo. En todos los momentos.
Коротко, но ясно.
Time waits for no one, even for a great people.
A truly villainous moment. En la acumulación de laberintos.
Like, Razor is too damn powerful. No FA22? What's FA22?
Sterilize.
Plan A.
Wear gloves.
Plan B. El camino a Tlon. A mice path.
Get out of here.
Fatutu, no. I don't have Fatutu. I don't have any 6-star healers.
Suéltalo todo una vez más.
I'm losing my patience. Freaking dumbass.
Like, we're so boned. I don't know how to deal with this at all.
The show's on, hounds. Plan A.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I can do.
Sterilize.
Time waits for no
Bro's
one,
multiplying his.
even
He
for a
is.
great people.
Razor Captain is too damn powerful.
It'll come back.
Oh, hi.
How little damage they do.
I'm losing my patience. I'm losing my patience.
The reasons don't matter anymore. The reasons don't matter anymore.
Like, what do we do? He's gonna ult me. And then we're gonna die horribly.
The reasons don't matter anymore.
En todos los momentos.
En todos los momentos. いや、どうすんの？わかんない。
Handy. Wear gloves.
This is Razor's revenge from the roguelike.
Realismo. Vuelos de fantasía. Patrones ocultos.
Down.
Ow.
Work, I take it.
Ow. Ow.
Don't interrupt me.
How did we survive that? Ow. That was like, ow. Ow. That was so bad. Oh god. No Cornbloom? I don't have Cornbloom. Well, I mean, I haven't upgraded her. What does Cornbloom even do? I don't know what she does.
The show's on, hounds.
I'm ready.
El camino a Tlón.
Sterilize.
Use
The
this.
show's on, hounds.
Use this.
I'm ready.
Use this.
El camino a Tlón.
Wear gloves.
I don't know what her Euphoria does though. Her ult causes steal, so no
I'm
ult.
with the noble.
Ah.
Even for a great-
What's her Afflatus? We don't do any damage.
Go, puppies.
Plant? Oh, that wouldn't work here though.
En la acumulación de laberintos.
These guys are beasts.
Cuéntalo todo una vez más.
I'm losing my patience.
Oh, we got one of the. No, we didn't.
Freaking dumbass.
Hey, how come they don't do a lot of damage right now? Mr. Beast? No, not Mr. Beast. Not Beast Afflatus. Switch. Give me this.
Más allá del concepto mundano del tiempo.
Del tiempo.
En todos los momentos.
This.
Whatever you say.
Okay, we use that. We use this.
Más allá del concepto mundano del tiempo.
Use this.
En todos los momentos.
This. No, we can't do that. Use.
Don't
this,
worry.
This.
I'm ready.
Más
This.
allá del concepto mundano del tiempo.
This. And then this.
En todos los momentos.
Mine's the blade.
Pickles with Euphoria is useful here. Also use Melania to steal and Moxie to deny the ult. Wait, Emmy, you're so smart. You're so right. Why didn't I think of that?
Cosmología, filosofía clásica. El en la acumulación de laberintos.
Wait, you are actually so
Cuéntalo
smart.
todo una vez más. Do I have to do this?
Freaking dumbass.
I actually don't know how to deal damage because like
I'm losing my patience.
look, 6 rounds out of 20 and we barely hurt. We barely hurt Razor Captain. We haven't been able to do anything to him.
The reasons don't matter anymore.
Sterilize.
Más allá del concepto mundano del tiempo.
And then this
El
guy.
camino a Tlón.
Their pixel health.
Oh, hi.
Huh, a truly
villainous moment.
You will get 1 round of riposte since Melania is a single attack, but it will still be better than taking a round of ulti. Yeah. Oh hey, we actually did damage. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here is this.
The show's on, hounds.
This.
I'm ready.
No. Yes? No? Maybe? I don't know. Can you repeat the question? This.
The show's on, hounds.
This.
I'm ready.
Wait, no. This.
The show's on, hounds.
Steal
Plan A.
that. And then...
Plan B. En todos los
There.
momentos. Go! 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 Puppies! Time waits for no one, even for a great feat.
16,000. Wait, why did it hit?
I'm losing my patience.
Okay, that was not what I meant to do.
Time waits for no one, even for a
Wait,
great
did it randomly target him? Yeah, that's 40,000. Okay, she does way more damage.
2, 1, down.
Okay, it sealed him. Or, it didn't seal, but
A mice pass.
stopped him from ulting. Okay.
Nuestro adversario es el tiempo.
Okay. Still not doing enough damage, though.
The reasons don't matter anymore.
Wait. I still have no idea how his ultimate works. Ultimate damage up. Yeah, we don't need to use it anymore.
The show's on, hounds.
Hit that. Hit.
Handy.
This.
Más allá del concepto mundano del tiempo.
Oh wait, no, we kinda... Do we want to heal? No, we don't need to heal. Not this round.
El camino a Tlón. Time waits for no one, even for a great feat.
Man, if I actually manage to do this, I'll be so happy. I don't think I will, though.
Nuestro aliado es la verdad. En la acumulación de laberintos, suéltalo todo una vez más.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Recoleta might be overpowered enough. She might actually be overpowered enough to do this. Wait, that's insane.
The reasons don't matter anymore.
The show's on, hounds.
Oh, we don't have a...
The reasons don't matter anymore.
The show's on, hounds. I'm ready. Plan A.
You might run out of turns. Yeah, we're just not doing enough damage. I don't know what type of team you're supposed to use against this. Is it like Blood Tithe? I don't have a Blood Tithe team.
Go! Puppies!
Are you winning, Sir Raven? I don't know if I am. I think we're gonna time this one out.
En la acumulación de laberintos, suéltalo todo una vez más. 3, 2, 1, down.
To kill the shadows mostly. That's what I've been doing. I've been trying my best to kill the shadows. Kill the shadows. So we'll do this.
Whatever you say.
Do this.
En todos los momentos.
This.
Show's on, hounds.
This. And then this.
El camino a Tlon.
Oh wait, we still have some left, so.
Don't worry, it's not going to.
Tandy. En todos los momentos.
No, that doesn't work.
Whatever you say.
Plan A.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Don't worry, it's not going to hurt us.
The show's on, hounds.
Oh, is that why? I'll throw this.
Tandy.
This.
Más allá del concepto mundano del tiempo.
This.
El camino a Tlon.
A snowflake with sharp edges.
Oh wait, that's how his ultimate works.
Time
I
waits
see.
for no one, even for a great feat.
He lets us have one extra turn or one extra card. Oh my god, this game is like kind of big brain.
Nuestro adversario es el tiempo. En la acumulación de laberintos.
I haven't upgraded Baccaletta's Psy so maybe she can be even more powerful. I don't like her though, she's so annoying. Wait, we're actually doing a crazy amount of damage. Oh god!
Freaking dumbass!
Why are they like doing more damage now? Oh, that sucks. どうすんの？どうすんの？わからん。Yeah, we can't do that. We need to have the Moxie robbing so he doesn't ult us. If he ults, we're screwed.
The show's on, hounds.
The show's on, hounds. Do this?
En todos los momentos.
This. Do this. And this kind of sucks. We want more cards for Recoletta. Do I want to risk it though? If they get that ult off, we're kind of screwed. Back from cutting fruit, are you making progress? Kind of. I don't know. I don't know if I am making progress.
The show's on, hounds.
I just don't know.
The show's on, hounds.
I just don't know.
Más allá del concepto mundano del tiempo. Tandy.
Get out of here.
Time waits for no one.
I don't think I've
Even for a
upgraded
great
anyone since the last time I attempted this.
Idealismo, vuelos de fantasía, patrones ocultos.
Damn it! You are the wrong person to hit.
Freaking dumbass. Freaking dumbass.
Ay, that hurt.
Ah. So like every time he summons one, they always ult now, right? That's nasty. That is sick and it is nasty. You. Okay.
The reasons don't matter anymore.
Use this.
I'm ready.
And use this.
En todos los momentos. An unconventional choice.
It can be hard to reach an understanding.
I'm losing my patience.
villainous moment. It hurts more than words.
And he tries to ult every single turn now. Oh, I hate this guy. Oh, I hate this guy so much.
Don't worry. It's not going to hurt us.
The show's on, hounds. Plan A. Más allá del concepto mundano del camino a Tlón.
Mine's the blade.
But we're getting pretty close. We might actually be able to do this one.
Time waits for no one, even for a great feat.
Wait, can I actually beat this one?
3, 2, 1, down.
Oh, jeez.
Ow! I'm losing my patience. I'm losing my patience.
Idealismo, vuelos de fantasía en la acumulación de laberintos. Suéltalo todo una vez más.
It's gonna be really close. If he actually gets his ultimate off, we're so boned. Do you have any moves you can do same type attack bonus damage? How about a max potion? Max potion? You're insane. What game do you think we're playing here?
Sterilize. En todos los momentos. Plan B.
Try using this. And we use this.
Más allá del concepto mundano del
Get
tiempo.
out of here.
Huh, a truly villainous moment. 3, 2, 1, down.
Okay, as long as he can't ult, we'll be fine. As long as no one dies.
Freaking dumbass.
En la acumulación de
Yeah, I feel like this boss was made for Blood Tithe. But I don't have Blood Tithe.
Do I have to do this?
Wait, we might actually beat him.
Hey, don't interrupt me.
My belief. Wait, are we so back? Are we so back? Are we like actually just so back right now? Huh. Are we like so back?
The reasons don't matter anymore.
The reasons don't matter anymore.
Plan A.
Grab that. Use this.
I'm ready.
And we use... Wait, why am I using that one? That one sucks. We use...
En todos
Yes.
los momentos.
use... No. What am I doing?
The reasons don't matter anymore.
Plan A.
Because she doesn't even do that much damage, so we use
Más
this
allá del
instead.
concepto mundano del tiempo.
And we'll use this.
El camino a Tlón. An unconventional choice. Plan failed.
Freaking dumbass.
Wait. It didn't work! It didn't work! He still has his ult! Why didn't it work?
Cosmología, filosofía clásica en la acumulación.
He still has his ult! Oh no, we're so screwed!
Todo una vez más.
Oh no, we're gone. It's all over. We're so cooked.
I take it.
It can be hard to reach an understanding.
Why? I hate this game. I hate this game so much. I hate this game so much. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Chaos, evil.
I hate it. 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 The worst thing ever. All that effort for like the past half hour. This is the worst. God. It worked until the end when the game suddenly like, oh, no you don't. No you don't. It feels like whoever designed that stage was perfect. They did it on purpose to be like, you thought that would work? No. I hate it. I hate this. I hate this so much. God. Why? なんでだよ。We can't have good things. I thought maybe if I did it on stream, maybe I'd get lucky. And then I didn't. Yeah, maybe if I had some max potions. You ever like wonder how, like say in Souls-like video games, every time you lose, right? Every time you lose, it gives you motivation to try again and try harder, right? But that doesn't really apply to real life, you know? If you try to apply to a job and you fail, you don't get that motivation to try harder. Instead, you kind of just... It's just like this dude behind me. You're just watching the impending doom coming towards you. Like, why bother? Why bother, right? You don't get that feeling of, oh, if I just keep going at it, if I keep smashing my head against the wall that is job applications, maybe I'll eventually overcome it. Real life is not like video games. You got close to it. Rage Against the Dying Sun. Come to think of it, we still haven't decided which Metal Gear game I should play next. You know, maybe I should do the curse thing and play Metal Gear by chronology. Yeah, so the next game will be like Portable Ops or something. I don't have Portable Ops. So I guess the next best thing is Piss Walker. You know, we'll end the series on Metal Gear Rising. I know a lot of people are like, oh, play by production order, and it's like, but we already played Metal Gear Solid 3 anyway. Metal Gear... Can you even still play Metal Gear Survive? I feel like Metal Gear Survive was like a subscription type game, right? And if you didn't have a subscription, you wouldn't... I think like the servers are down now or something. I don't know. I've never played Metal Gear Survive. I've never seen what Metal Gear Survive looks like. Throw us all for a curve and play Snatcher. Will you guys watch if I play Snatcher? The zombie Metal Gear. I feel like Metal Gear Solid 5 is kind of really farm heavy. Like they lock the game behind all these side quests and it kind of fucking sucks. Isn't that different from this? This? What do you mean this? What are you referring to when you say this? Sorry, I'm just looking at my Oh, I think my teammates are practicing for the Marvel Rivals tournament right now. Maybe I should be in there with them. I've got deadlines, man. I got 2 deadlines I gotta meet soon, hopefully. Actually, I mean, I've got tons of deadlines. I got a billion gazillion deadlines. Let's see my to-do list. Oh yeah, when I went down to I almost said San Diego, to San Francisco for Offkai, I actually bought an eSIM for my phone so that I could have internet service when I was down there. And I got one that has a phone number as well. And it was a prepaid eSIM, so I thought, okay, we'll prepay it and then it'll be fine once we run out. But apparently they've been charging me since June, and they've not stopped charging me. And I've been emailing them because I didn't have they never gave me a login account. And I've since deleted my email because or the email they sent me, the confirmation email, when you buy the thing, I deleted it because I figured, oh, it's finished, it's over. But apparently I still needed it because they've been continuing to charge me, and they're like, oh, we need your confirmation email to end the charges. I'm like, what is wrong with you people? We've gone through 3-4 replies now. Just end the freaking charges. I don't want this. And I've been threatening to charge back on my credit card, and they're like, oh, but you didn't answer this question. Well, I don't have the answer. Do you have the SIM number or whatever it is? And I'm like, no, because I don't have that email. I told you I don't have that email. This is the phone number that is associated with it. They're like, oh, what was any frequent phone calls you did? I didn't make any phone calls. I made a grand total of 0 phone calls, so there is nothing on the record. You should know that. Oh, so angry. It's called Leica Mobile. Guys, never give them your money. Fuck Britain. It's a British company. Fuck Britain. I'm angry. I'm sorry. Sorry for the rant, but they charged me 4 times. I'm like, stop charging me money. I will go to my credit card and I will charge back all these charges. So just give me the damn refund. And they're like, oh, we will not do it because it was on the fine print that this thing will automatically renew. No, the thing that when I bought the damn thing, when I bought the prepaid service, it said that you had to click a box for renewals, and I did not. And you've been renewing it every month. Never do business with Brits. Honestly, MGSV is very bare bones story. Yeah. MGSV, I don't care what anyone says. That game was never finished. That game was maybe 2/3 finished at best. I don't even want to give it that much. I think it's more 50%. It was only half done when they released it. That game had nothing in it. Whew. Oh yeah, and I gotta send another ultimatum to Air Canada. I actually have to straight up sue them because they won't give me my money that they owe me. So I have to actually sue them. That'll be fun. It'll be my first time suing a corporation. You'll give me my money. What's gonna happen is that I'm gonna sue them in small claims court, and what's most likely gonna happen is that they're just gonna settle because they don't have. It's not worth their time to send a representative to the sit-in court and defend themselves. Give me my money! Man, I feel like this screenshot by me is just such a mood for today. It's such a mood. You know, fight against the storm. Fight against the dying sun. Until the last light. Fear not the waves of the storm. I suppose gear doesn't matter if you're sneaking CQC focus. I've seen some of the... Like, even though the game itself is not finished, the sandbox is pretty good. I've seen like those videos of people doing like incredible stealth of MGSV on YouTube, and it's actually genuinely amazing what people can do. But and like you could do some of that stuff in the old games too, right? So like I don't think that was a problem, but it was just like, you know, all the usual things you expect from Metal Gear. All the dialogue, like actual dialogue, not tapes. The tapes sucked. Like the only thing that was Metal Gear in there was when Miller was talking about his burgers. And I don't mean his ass burgers. I don't mean his autism. I mean the other thing, the fast food joint. Shall we... what time is it now? I guess we're getting... What is it? It's almost 10 o'clock. Should probably find someone to send you guys off to, huh? It's been a good stream. I was worried that it would be... I was worried that the game would be too short, you know? Or, not the game, the stream would be too short. Since this is a very short segment, the star, it's only half of a chapter. So it looks like we'll have one for chapter 6, maybe one for 6.5. I don't think even 6.5 is that much. So one for 6, 2 for 7, and then maybe one for 8. And then we'll finally be able to start chapter 10, hopefully before the event is over. Who can I send you guys off to today? 誰に送ればいいのかな? Oh. Can I send you guys to Rena? Rena started streaming 3 hours ago. Can I send you guys to Rena, or who else can I send you guys to? Take care and rest well. Oh, thank you. Dare ni okureba ii no kana? I kind of want to send you guys to Silent Hill, but I don't want to get, what do you call it? I don't want to get spoiled. I don't want to get spoiled. I think I'll send you guys to Reina. Yeah, I'll send you guys to Reina. Took me forever to figure that out. Reina's fun, I like her. Anyways, see you guys later. Bye bye.